Minions have spawned.
Feeling lucky.
Dumbass game, man.
Got any bright ideas?
An enemy has been slain.
Always trouble.
Yo, what's up, something?
Let's settle score.
No, I'm not Boo, bro. I am King Prince Lord Vegeta. He said Saiyan what's the game? We're a new generation of Saiyans. You gotta evolve. I like Goblin Slayer. Like Log Horizon. There's a lot of good ones. Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm not saying those are my favorites. I was just naming some. The one with Lelouch. You know, people say Death Note. I'm trying to think of the one with Lelouch when he's staring into your eyes. That was a good one. Gantz. My Hero Academia. Yeah, EJ. You were just in the stream yesterday. So are you ready to play? Yeah, it's... Well, for me, it's early. So are you ready to play? This isn't... What's this name, is it? Play what? This isn't... Oh, okay. I was confused because someone else. No. The thing is, I was confused. Is someone else was trying to get me to play Party Animals. I bought the game, but like you're not him, so you confused me on what you were talking about. I was like, did he switch names? I was like, no, y'all are two different people. Yeah, I could play PUBG, but I wanna at least get a couple games of League in. After yesterday, it was pretty bad. But yeah, we can, if anything. No, that's fine. Like when you trying to play, like right now. I guess hop back on League after. That's the thing that sucks is when you're winning and shit. Yeah, you want that momentum. We need to figure out how to add each other. I'm gonna hop on there so we can at least do that. So we can figure out how to add each other. Yeah.
Shopify helps you sell at every stage of your business. Sell it online. Take it in person.
Because I know,
And
like,
big, like a million orders.
on a computer you add through Steam,
Whatever
but
your
you're on
stage,
console,
businesses
right?
that
So you don't
grow
add through
with
Steam.
Shopify. Sign up today at shopify.com/YouTube audio.
Let's set the score.
Probably gotta look up a. If you want to, while I'm in the game, you want to look up a quick video real quick on that. How do while I'm in the game right now, look up how do PUBG console invite PC.
Easy, partner.
How does PUBG
Has destroyed.
console player invite PC player? I've never done it before, and you're not on Steam because you're on console. So, but you know, there is cross-platform, so there is a way, but it's not through Steam, I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm guessing just invite the person to the party. I guess we just have each other's username and just invite to the party. I don't know, he'll see. I've never looked into it.
Try.
Karen's gotten stronger. Chasing the ribbon down.
What are you playing at?
Karen, why did you? Why? Why are they up? Oh my god. What the fuck? Fucking idiots, dude. Like, why are they all fucking top, man? Sitting there pinging the dragon, they still run top. They go chase a kill and don't even get the kill. We're gonna go chase a kill. Let them get the dragon for a fucking kill that you don't even get. He said, when's your planet coming out? Well, looks like we're going to have to convert Earth over to Planet Vegeta 3 before Planet Vegeta 2 come out, so. He said, not. I think we might just have to add each other through the game. So when I'm done with this, you just log on. Then I'm going to log on. We'll just try to add by our name. I'm assuming that's how it's going to be. Because like I said, you're not on Steam. If you was on computer, then I would invite you through Steam. Because, you know, PUBG is on Steam.
Easy, partner.
Something like League of Legends, this game is not on Steam. Alright, see you something. Have a good one, man. Yeah, it's hard to siege on that Lux. We're gonna need Baron. Yeah, like I said, I imagine it's just inviting by the name. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not a PUBG expert. Haven't been spending a lot of time on PUBG.
Page. Your turret has been destroyed. Rampage.
Yo, what's up, DJ? Gonna help us with the fucking Baron? Like, what the fuck?
Team has destroyed a turret.
You said you can't add me because I don't know, but it is cross-platform for Xbox P. It is cross-platform. Wait, so say that again. It is cross-platform. So it's like we can't add each other, but we can play against each other. Just like explain. I'm confused. I'm gonna have to look a video up on it. It is cross-platform, but why can't we play with each other? Oh, you're saying it's cross-platform for consoles, for Xbox and PlayStation to play against each other, not the PC. Ah. Gotcha. Cross-platform between the consoles.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Unstoppable. An ally has been slain. Double kill.
Yo, what's up, Taynator?
An inhibitor. An enemy has been slain.
There you go. Get the Phantom Dancer. About to download Fortnite. I've never played Fortnite before. Let's see how this goes. Just gotta do my part. Do well. As long as I do well,
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
chances of win drastically increase.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
The fuck is he doing?
Minions have spawned.
This fiddle, man.
Feeling lucky.
Yeah, he's gonna be a sketchy person I have to play with. Seems like he's pretty brainless.
What are you playing?
It's already bad enough that he's fiddlesticks. get this BF sword back. Need 100 gold.
Easy part. I ain't got time. What are you playing?
An ally has been slain.
Try.
An enemy has been slain.
I got no time for games.
An ally has been slain.
So you know why he didn't like auto attack or anything.
Easy, partner.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
Like barrel. Try.
An ally has been slain.
Fucking moron. Fucking idiot, man.
I got time for games.
enter a prompt here. Okay, it can't be that hard. How about generate an image of a cat playing guitar?
Is that how it works? Am I doing AI?
Yeah, it just does whatever you type.
What a last-minute gift ideas you can make with arts and crafts.
Plan a workout routine to get bigger calves.
Help me think of titles for my tell-all memoir.
What's something smart I can say about Renoir?
Generate another image of a cat playing guitar.
If a girl calls me a snack, how do I reply?
Make this email sound more professional before I hit send.
What's a good excuse to cancel dinner with my friends?
We're literally sitting right here.
Yo, what's up, Crunzy? Yo, what's up, Mimi G? Yeah, I'm out of the game. Yeah, thank you for yo, thank you for stopping back. Bye. So I just downloaded Fortnite. I've never played Fortnite before. I got PUBG. More Kaiser, Shyvana. What's that champion? Emilio. Oh, Vayne's. Nice, easy. Zero. Oh, yeah.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
No, I don't play Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Shyvana don't really have CC. League of Legends. I just downloaded Fortnite too. We're downloading it right now, I think. I've never played Fortnite before. Am I the only person watching? I don't know. I doubt it.
An enemy has been slain.
Alright, so yeah, it is. Yo, what's up, Dougie? 420. Yeah, yeah. So I'm downloading Fortnite right now. Damn. It's a nice humanity. Why did... Bitch had like 10 HP. Why would you even... Oh. Crazy. Yes, I'm saying you see how it's showing one viewer, and there's more. I'm sure there's more than like 2 people in there. YouTube be screwing with my stuff so hard. My algorithm's destroyed. Can't get no views or nothing on my channel. I'm still at like 9K views in a month. I went from 300,000 to under 10,000 views in a month. That's impossible. Damn, Fortnite, it must be a big game. It's only at 16%. Got pretty fast internet too. Said I gotta download the base game, then I can download the Battle Royale. Yeah, it says you're watching. You have completely destroyed my channel, man. It's gonna be a pretty difficult match. Let's see about this top ward. He's the only one that's fed. Which is a pain because he's an annoying champion when fed. Okay, it's 54 downloaded. It'll be downloaded before this ends.
Let's settle the score. Feeling lucky.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Unstoppable. Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain.
Always trouble.
Ally has been slain. Enemy killing spree. Your team has destroyed a turret.
fucking Tryndamere, man. All because of that top laner up there, man. Trash. Fucking more to solo win them the game, dude. And you sitting here talking about me, like fucking idiot.
An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
What do you play?
An ally has been slain. Enemy rampage. Enemy killing spree. Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed. Defeat.
A little charismatic.
All right. Okay. Anyways, what about you?
My name is Julia. I am Julia. I am a and I live in Washington, D.C.
My name is Leonarda. I'm 33. I'm originally from New York, and I am a stand-up comedian. I also have a disorder that just makes me sound like a bitch.
Yes. That's awesome. Okay. What about you?
Okay, my name is Riley Mae Lewis. I am 20 years old. I live in Los Angeles, California, and I am a virtual stripper.
A virtual stripper.
Yes, a virtual stripper.
So you do OnlyFans?
I mean, yeah, you could say that.
Okay. All right. Good, good times. What about you?
My name is Gianna. I am 18 years old, and I originally live in LA, but right now I'm going to SPCC.
Okay. What about you?
My name is Reika. I'm a third-year UCSB student, and I study communications. I'm 19.
Dead
I'm
man
visiting for a
walking.
week and got lucky enough to overlap with the show, so here I am.
Oh, so you're just in town for a brief period?
Yeah, right now, and then I'm coming back to UCSB next school year.
So you did spring. Is it quarter or semester at UCSB?
It's quarter. I honestly don't know. It might be semester. I honestly don't know.
It's quarter.
It's quarter? Okay, it's quarter. Yeah.
So you were did you do wait? Because you said you were third year at
UCSB.
You're going
yeah.
into your third year, or you're currently a third year?
I'm going to my third year.
I see.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
donated
yes.
$69. Ladies, what is the largest peen you've ever had?
Thank you for that.
This goes for Rachel as well.
What about for me?
Brian, what are the largest breasts you've ever experienced sexually?
All right. We're gonna have to save that for a little later. Okay. Let me get through the intros first. But I will make a note to let you know, by the way, we can only do one question per chat, so okay. Off to an interesting start. Okay, so you're going into your third year. You did your freshman year at UCSB then?
Yeah, freshman and sophomore year.
Okay.
This is my sophomore year.
This is
and
your
then I just
sophomore-
took like
I
a
see.
little gap term, take a break.
So you're originally from, you said that you spent the time in New York?
Yes.
Okay, so you're from
Yeah.
New York.
I'm from Austin, Texas.
Oh,
I
Austin,
grew up in
Texas.
Texas. Yeah, I'm from the South.
Yeah, because you got a bit of a southern accent. a
Don't
little
say
bit.
that. Do I really?
A little bit. A little bit.
Hook 'em.
Oh God.
It's cute.
So wait, what were you doing in New York? Like a sugar daddy there or something? Or?
Oh no, I was just a hostess and taking some classes at NYU.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nothing like that.
Okay, got it. All right. And wait, so then you're gonna go. You're here for a week, go back to New York, and then you're coming back for the fall.
Yeah, in August.
Okay, got it. What about you?
Okay, my name is Nicole. I'm 19. I'm from Southern California, outside of LA, and I go to school in Washington, D.C., and I'm studying deaf studies. Where?
Deaf studies.
Yeah, deaf studies. I go to Gallaudet.
Wait, deaf
Nice.
or deaf? Oh, okay.
Do you speak sign language?
Yeah, I know sign language.
Oh, okay.
Aussie Infantry donated $69.
Yo, thank you, man.
Morning from Australia. Been watching all your videos on YouTube. Love your work. Keep it up. Know any good pickup lines? What's your go-to, Brian?
What's my go-to pickup line? Hi, are you single? That's. Don't gotta complicate that shit.
I don't ask women
All
if they're
that
single.
goofy shit doesn't
I
work.
never ask them if they're single.
But yo, thank you for tuning in from
I never
Australia.
even asked them about the
Appreciate it.
relationship.
What branch of the military
Status.
are you in over there in Australia? And where are you like stationed somewhere, or are you still in Australia? Anyways, okay, you do the deaf studies, and Rachel, what about you?
I'm Rachel, aka Mrs. Andrew Wilson. I'm 43 years old, stay-at-home mom, wife, homemaker, researcher, author, and the patriarchy gave me a day pass to be here via Andrew, so here I am. Thank
Look at that day pass.
Yeah.
Patriarchy is very generous and
Very benevolent.
benevolent patriarchy.
I'll be right back to chained to the stove tomorrow.
Okay. All right, cool. So we're gonna go around the table once more.
Chained
What is
to the
everybody's
stove.
current relationship status?
W.
So, are you single, talking stage, situationship, friends with
W.
benefits, relationship, married, polycule, sex, cult, harem, whatever it may be? If you're single, how long have you been single? And what's the longest relationship you've ever been in? Starting with you, go ahead.
I'm currently single, and I've been single for like 6 months now.
6 months. Longest relationship?
I'd say a little over a year.
And was that the one that ended 6 months ago?
No, that one was a little less than a year.
What's up, Isaiah?
Why did that relationship end?
I got cheated on.
Okay. Orientation.
What do you?
Straight, bi.
What am I? I'm pansexual.
Pansexual.
So I don't care what you got in between your legs. I'm more on like your brain. Like
Isn't
I'm
that
attracted to your brain.
I think that's sapiosexual.
No, it's also pansexual. Like I don't care if you're like trans. I don't care about
okay.
anything. Like what you identify as.
So like you'll date a he, they, she.
Yeah, as long as I'm attracted to them.
Okay. All right. What are your pronouns?
Any, but I go by she, her.
She. What do you mean any?
Like I don't care what people call me. Like
well, what do you?
What in the fuck is wrong with her brain?
But if I were to introduce myself, I would go by she, her.
Okay, got it. And the person that you dated 6 months ago, was that
A bum.
Minions have spawned.
a homeless / bum?
Oh.
Like those are the pronouns?
Yes, but I was giving him housing, so I was doing
Okay.
my part for the community.
Okay. And then your 1-year relationship, was that a man or a woman?
Rich and Rare
male.
donated $69. Rachel, I bet that
They're
fat
gonna
boy
be-
grabs your bras in the morning. You settled for a 10-inch arm simp with big tits. Pull up his shirt and tell me you're fucking proud of that shit. I'll smack his fat ass.
Who doesn't love a fat ass though? I mean.
Is Andrew watching right now? Andrew, if you're watching, easy partner. Shave your arms. Okay.
That's right.
Sorry,
Shout out
there's
to
like
the
this.
Crucible.
There's this I think that's probably a fan who's just kind of like.
Obsessed with his ass.
Okay, so here's like the quick story. Her husband was on this live show, and then there's this like other guy who's like this big, giant, ripped, rich dude, and like Andrew is me and him like we're gonna be joining Weight Watchers together. You know, we're both a little on the chunky side right now. And
Eric 6 donated $69. Woman say they are powerless. My buddy was arrested in Houston by SWAT team, not fitting the description of a SA suspect, no evidence whatsoever, only the hunch of a female SVU dead and drug addict victim.
all right, Eric G6, thank you for that, man. Appreciate it.
Sounds like he's processed.
Sorry to hear. That's
Their
terrible. Though.
underscore in
Sorry to hear that.
underscore the underscore woods donated $69. The fish I cooked an hour ago was also pansexual. Sizzling with butter, lemon and rosemary.
Yeah, so the 1-year relationship, that was also a man?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And why did your last relationship end?
Because he cheated on me.
The cheating.
Yeah, no,
so
bring
you
it up
ended
again.
You ended it.
Huh?
You ended it, correct?
Oh yeah, no, I ended it.
Okay, gotcha. What about you?
I'm currently single. I've been single for about a year and a half now. My longest relationship and like only real relationship was about 2 years.
2 years. Was that like a high school relationship?
Yeah, it was my junior and senior year.
Can we have you scoot into the table just a tad? You can scoot the chair in too. So you've been single for 1.5 years. No prospects in the picture.
I mean, I'm kind of just like going on dates, but I'm not like dating.
Yeah, she's talking about like cheating, like
When's
relationship.
the last time you went on the date?
Actually last week.
Last week?
Yeah.
Was it the first date, second date, third date?
First date.
First date?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Julie Dicksucker donated $69. What do you guys think of black?
bro, y'all are
nipples?
out of pocket tonight.
Please
What
go
the
around
fuck?
the panel.
Bro, come on, man. You can't ask fucking ridiculous questions like that. Okay, all right, moving on.
I'll take this one.
Okay, yeah, let's hear. Yeah, we'll give it to you. We'll pass it to you. Thank you.
Black pancake nipples are a little disappointing because they never taste as sweet as they look, you know.
Yeah,
and you know what they say, once you go black nipples,
Black pancake.
it's all saggy from there.
Oh, I thought you
I
never
don't
go.
know. You never go,
Back.
wow.
It's a podcast.
You do. You go running back.
Running back after the. Okay, good to know. Good to know. It's good that someone has experience on that topic. Okay, so.
He said, who's these people out here? Yeah, they talking about some crazy stuff right now.
An ally has been slain.
It's like we can't even fucking hit him.
This is gonna tickle.
Yeah, I'm about to put that back on. It's more interesting hearing what they're saying. Just know that it's gonna be some bad stuff being said on there, dude. I know you're young, but yeah.
You single?
I was.
Oh wow, congrats.
But it can't be
okay.
bad enough that they monetize by
One
YouTube.
donated $69. Brian,
What's going on?
guess which girls have plastic surgery?
Sure. Boom, boom, boom. That's it. Am I right?
Well, that's not fair. You already knew that.
Well, I.
You still have to
kn-
guess.
Yeah.
What
We talked
do you
about.
think the people that have got it got? What do you
What
think?
do they have?
Yeah, what do you think?
Fake boobs?
What? No.
Fake boobs?
No, those are real.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They're
I've
just
never had
19.
anything
Yeah.
Augmentation?
One look. I
No.
think so.
Just a good
It's
bra.
just birth control.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or pregnancy?
No.
Okay. Never mind.
An ally has been
Yes.
slain.
It's awful. Wait, what did you think you thought? What do you think I had done? A boob
Fake
job.
titties.
No, I've never got. I can't get a boob job. I
Your
wish I could.
lips?
Lip fillers,
I have a little lip filler. Yes, I'll be honest on that. I do.
Okay. All right. So you're in a relationship.
Yes.
So this is new. This is like what, a month? 2 weeks?
I mean, it's a new relationship, I guess, but it's the same person. So same.
Has been slain.
Not a new person. I think last time I was on, I said I'd been single for like 6 months or so.
So you got back together.
Yeah. Same one.
Okay. So who kind of reached back out to who?
I would say me, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, some crazy shit, man. I told you.
Getting stressed out during midterms.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. What time of night did you reach back out to him?
I think it was actually in the daytime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it was after class actually. So you might be onto something.
Probably. Anyways, what about you?
I'm single.
Okay.
GigaChat69 donated $69.69. In Western Europe, legal prostitution is cheap. $75 for 30 minutes of sex in safe, no hustle brothels with endless super hot tens. Illegal in US, so people way overpay OnlyFans/strippers/sugar babies.
Tens don't prostitute, brother. I was in Amsterdam in the red light district, like for a long time, not for.
For tourism?
No, we did like a prank video, but.
The Integrated Life channel donated $69. Ask the women to name 3 of Shakespeare's plays.
Othello, Midsummer's Night Dream, Romeo and Juliet.
Any other girls know any other ones?
Hamlet.
Macbeth. Yeah, Hamlet.
Julius Caesar.
Taming the Shrew.
Nice.
Bam.
So there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, single.
Okay, I'm single. The last time I was dating someone about 2 months ago, and my longest relationship was 3 years.
How long were you dating the guy 2 months ago?
For 2 months.
2 months, 2 months.
Yep.
Okay. And why did it end?
Probably because he was 6 years younger than me, and so there was just,
There was what?
I think that we were just in different places in our life. And personality differences.
I've been solid.
And
I went up a rank or whatever.
How did you guys meet?
Just need to try to win this game.
Church.
I've only played like 3 games.
We have been in the same church, and like for
4
the
games.
past 2 years, and then it was kind of like we were at this party, and it was kind of like this.
How are you doing, Draven? Welcome back.
Came off our eyes, and we were like, "Oh, you're interesting." And
Now, before the show, I heard you saying something about.
Aussie Infantry donated $69.
Oh yeah. No, he was just mad, man.
Not
It is what it
infantry
is.
just yet. Going in on the 4th to basic training for infantry.
I didn't do too
going
well.
to retrad the female personnel. Hashtag
Yeah.
euphemism going to the give them books out like candy.
He was really
Hey, there
mad.
you go, man. That's
Thank
Rachel's.
you.
That's Rachel's book, Occult Feminism. Wait, so there? I'm assuming like, is there the Army, the Navy? Just curious which branch. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man.
These solo
So,
laners, man. 2 and 5.
You said you were
2 and
somewhere
3 to
4
defeat him.
times. Are you willing to disclose on the show?
No.
Okay.
Stochastic Decay
Hey,
donated
good to see you back in the chat, man. Thank you.
$69. Hi, I'm Stochastic Decay. I lose money trading financial derivatives. I also shitpost on the internet and super chat on the Whatever podcast. Surprisingly, I'm single. Mom says
Hey.
I'm handsome though.
I'll have you know that everybody who super chats and donates and sends in TTSs from me, they're all Giga Chad, 6'5",
6,969
big
blah
peen
blah
alpha
blah
males.
69 donated $69. To know about y'all,
y'all
but I
crazy.
see pancake
Y'all crazy
nipples and
today.
be like a
So he likes the pancakes, nips.
It's just,
Okay,
I just
good
got done
talk.
cheating. I mean, I think you're trolling, bro.
What about you? Your relationship status?
I felt bad
I
because I
am
talked
in a
about
committed relationship.
yesterday a baddie with a
I
fatty,
think
then
my
shot.
longest relationship, I was married for 4
I
years.
don't know, bro. You trolling,
that
bro.
ended because he was a malcontent person who could not go without starting a fight for no reason. And then I finally,
Malcontent, good word.
I just got fed up.
So you guys got a divorce, I'm assuming?
Correct.
Okay. How long have you been seeing your current partner?
About 4 months.
4 months. All right. Okay. What about you?
Oh, me? I'm 32.
I'm in a fully committed, one-sided, open relationship. Yeah, I'm in a fully committed, one-sided, open
Thank you,
relationship
Smith.
on his side.
So you're monogamous and he's sleeping with other women.
Mike Davis donated $69.
Hey, Mike Davis.
I'm
Thank you, man.
organizing a private charter plane abroad for men to meet beautiful traditional women who will treat you like a king. Western women are so screwed up and there's no reset button. One in chat for a seat.
What do these people think the women in Europe? I'm from Europe, by the way. I was born in Montenegro, and you're gonna get a handful, buddy. You're not gonna be able to handle them. So good luck.
The Montenegro.
Well, I'm Albanian from Montenegro.
Mr. Bulle donated $69.
Thank you, Mike Davis, for the message, man. Appreciate
Communicate
it.
from the
I'll join you,
Brand
bro. I'll
Inquisitor.
join you, Mike Davis.
Greetings to the Whatever podcast.
Yo, thank
we
you, Mr.
thank
Bulle.
Brian for the autographed blue-white cup.
One
for
cup.
record keeping, we
Two
request
Wilsons,
an
one cup.
accompanying certificate of authenticity.
For record keeping request. Yeah, it's gonna be 2 Wilsons, 1 cup.
Nah.
You're gonna get one of these cups. I'm sending it back with Rachel. I feel like we need a.
I'm waiting for him to come, then I might play some party animals with him because I bought it. Nah, I just downloaded Fortnite. Isaiah, you were asking about Fortnite, weren't you?
Go back.
I guess so. They're ripped, rich, and rare. Hard
There
to
you
get a
go.
hold of.
So wait.
Yeah, would you like me to say it again?
Yeah. So how long have you been in the relationship for?
I've been in that relationship for a little bit over a year now.
And it's open on his end, closed on your end.
Yes.
So do you guys have like threesomes or not even that?
Oh God, I don't know. If that possibility were to arise, which it could have.
Wait, what do you mean you don't know?
I don't
Wouldn't you know if you're having threesomes or not having threesomes?
Can you explain what it is again?
Yes, I am in a fully committed, one-sided, open relationship on his side. So he is
So
allowed
he fucks
to,
other women. She can't fuck men.
He is allowed to get with anyone, and I am not allowed to get with anyone.
Why? Why do you? What draws you to that?
Well, like, he is a very high-value man.
I
right?
knew you were gonna fucking say that. I fucking knew.
Why did you
He's
know?
a high-value man.
He is. He's a high-value man.
Sure, that's fine.
What are the qualities like?
He provides for me in every single way. He keeps my life extremely entertaining. Yes,
very
he's rich. He's attractive. He checks every single box that a girl could possibly want, and every girl goes for a man that's in the top 1%, and there's not that much to go around. So if you're gonna have
He's
to
rich,
share,
but you have to virtual strip.
I choose to do that.
Yeah, that's a good question. Like
Exactly.
I choose to do it.
The high value
But,
man
like,
ain't
what
gonna
is
deal
the
with that.
benefit of him being rich if you have to.
Well,
be doing
because
OnlyFans?
no, I don't have to be doing OnlyFans.
But like, what benefits? Like, does he pay for shit?
Yeah, he pays for all of it.
He pays for everything.
He pays for everything.
Rent.
Everything.
You live with him?
She's
No.
on
You
OnlyFans
so
too.
he'll
He
pay-
pays for my rent. He pays for everything.
And you're loyal to him.
I'm loyal to him. 100% loyal.
Yeah, why would a high value man be with an
What are you doing
OnlyFans
with the
girl?
rest of your money? Are you investing?
I am investing.
Good times. So is he open about it though? He's like, hey,
I'm fucking
Riley,
these
just letting you
bitches.
know, I'm gonna go double team some girls.
Exactly, I'm
tonight.
fucking
always
these
tells
I'll be
bitches.
back later tonight, honey.
Exactly.
He always tells me. He tells me everything. We're
Yeah.
very open about it. At least I think he tells me.
I'm
Do you need,
fucking
like,
these
a-
bitches.
like a
I'll
24-hour
be
period,
back.
like if he goes out and smashes
Yes,
other
honey,
girls,
I'll have
you're
dinner
gonna
ready
wait
for
24 hours before
you
smash him?
when you come back.
No, there's no
Good girl.
24-hour period. I'm pretty understanding to it as long as there's like, not too much emotional.
Hell nah.
Do you feel like when he goes out with a girl? Do you feel some type of way about it? Like honestly, like do you feel damn, I wish he didn't.
See,
Even though
Isaiah.
you've accepted it. You're cool with it. We get that. But like,
No, yeah,
does it
I mean,
hurt at all?
I'm definitely cool with it in every sense, and I mean, there's a reason why he's doing it. There's a reason why
Dead.
I also agree to it. I mean, of course, like you're always gonna be like, you know, there's always gonna be like a little bit of upsetness. I don't
Yeah.
know, but like it's not. You have to understand like why he is able to do that.
And can I ask how old he is? Older?
No, he's very similar to my age, but I just
Okay.
don't want to put that information out there.
Sure. Cool.
They don't know him.
I was just reading a message that Rachel sent me. Okay.
That doesn't make any sense.
Won't get into that though. Wait, so okay.
Captain.
So how frequently is he getting involved with other
Oh
women?
no,
Like once a week?
I'm not speaking for recently, but in the past, I probably shouldn't be saying this.
Saying what?
I don't know. I just
I kind of sounds like you're bullshitting.
I would say probably.
Kind of sounds like bullshit.
God, I don't know. I just
Your friend's laughing. She knows it's bullshit. She knows it's bullshit. Look, she just gave it
God,
away.
I
She's
just-
fucking
I
terrible
just-
poker
no,
face.
no, I just-
Terrible poker
I
face.
don't know anything.
I
don't know
just-
anything
I
about their
just-
private life, so like I'm.
Wait, are you guys like roommates, housemates? You guys live together?
We're friends.
Friends? Okay. Good for you. I'm glad that you have a friend this time.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
Me too.
Okay, anyways, what about you?
Yeah, just move
I'm
on past
currently
that.
in a relationship, and my longest relationship is 2 years.
2 years. Is that your current one?
No.
Okay. How long's your current situation been going on?
We've been dating for almost about 5 months.
5 months. All right. How did you guys meet?
Well, I've known him since I was like much younger. So, but I hit him up once, like a week.
Mike Davis donated $69. To the mid-girl who spoke out of turn. No planes going
Watch
to
out, Mike
degenerate
Davis.
Europe. Planes going to countries with beautiful African queens and Russia, Ukraine where the ratio is good.
Yeah, they're
One
gonna-
in chat.
They're gonna eat you alive for sure. Well, where you going to a cannibal African country? Have fun with that.
Brian's Gooch donated $69.
Gooch,
Is
what the
brunette one
fuck?
of the girls he's getting with?
Is the brunette?
There's a
one
lot of
the girls?
brunettes at this
Yeah,
table,
there's a couple
moron.
brunettes here. Okay, thank you, man. Wait, so.
Yo,
Nick,
bro,
you
what's
pull
the
up
best
quick a
platform
photo
for
of Mike
monetizing,
Davis?
trying to stack? I think Facebook.
Oh, is that why she's like, I don't know anything? I know nothing.
Oh, like her boyfriend is getting with her.
I think Facebook.
She is the John Wick. By the way, just FYI for TTSs, if there's like any cursing, it won't trigger the robot voice. She is the John Wick of Slay Erect D. Who?
I think he's talking about me.
You're the John Wick?
Well,
Of-
slaying erect, meaning I make men lose their boner.
Oh, oh.
Talk down to them, apparently.
I thought it was funny. Wait, can we pull up a photo of Mike Davis? There he is. That's Mike Davis. If any of you in the chat want to go with him on his airplane, one in the chat. Any passport bros out there? One in the chat. He owns like 200 Burger
He said,
Kings
"Do I
on the East Coast.
need-"
Very wealthy man. Giant VP.
You got to make a business account.
We can tell by the photo.
That's it.
The wealthy part or the
No,
giant TP part?
no, I thought he worked at Burger King.
And then you got to
the
freaking
working at
keep
Burger
posting
King
until you get
part,
monetized.
All right. What about?
And then once you get monetized, you
I think I was
apply.
asking how you-
Or you got to apply, and then
Boyfriend? Oh, you
they
said,
got to
like,
verify
you guys
you. You
meet
know,
other,
like
like,
they
school
verify
or
like your
Yeah, well, we didn't go to the same school, but like
social
same
security
soccer
number,
team,
your
like, the club,
identification
like,
and
I was
shit.
in the club,
All the
yeah.
platforms do
What about
that.
you?
They they verify your identification, and then that takes a couple,
and
depending on the platform.
Before that relationship was like 2
Could take
months,
a couple
and before
days
that,
or so.
I was in like a 1-year situationship. That of course ended really badly because he didn't want to date me, and I did. And you know, I tried to move on quick and date this new guy, but honestly, I just didn't have any feelings for him, so it was like not going anywhere. And after 2 months, I just ended it. 'cause
So a couple clarifying questions here. You've been single for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, you ended it with a guy you were seeing for about 2 months, correct? But during that 2-month period with that guy, you were still hung up on the 1-year situationship guy.
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. And do you think there were issues in your most recent situation because you were hung up on guy number 1 from the 1-year situation?
That was definitely like all of it, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Now-
and the fact that he was like really into social media, like more so than me.
Which
Like
one?
you
The
talking
most recent guy or
doughboy
the-
bread,
The most
because
recent guy,
I'm
my-
doughboy
my,
right
like,
now.
yeah, my
I set up for my
boyfriend,
doughboy.
And
Man, I
is
think
thi-
you're
was this guy-
trolling,
you're in New
man.
York
You're
right
just
now,
trolling,
right?
Yeah,
bro.
he's from New York, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you
Facebook
think
is
he's
good.
really into social media? Is he a content creator?
Yeah, he's like some Instagram model.
He's an IG model? Should
Red
we...
flag.
Exactly. I should.
Wait, does he do like what's the term for like print? What's the term
Print?
for?
What's that?
Well, there's like the guy
Billboards?
Instagram guys, but he actually like there's the models who do like print work, I guess. I don't know, Calvin Klein.
Oh no, he's like a not famous model, which is like even worse.
How many followers
you know,
does
he's
he
not
have?
successful. Like 13K.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll adjust in just a sec. Guys, if you want 2 more minutes on the 69, then I'm gonna bump it. So wait, okay. You were in a situationship for 1 year.
Yes.
Was it here in Santa Barbara?
Yes.
Was it long? And it wasn't long distance, right? You both lived in Santa Barbara?
Yeah, we lived here. We met here. Yeah.
And when you say situationship, so at no point in the relationship did you refer to each other as boyfriend, girlfriend?
No, I mean I would call him my boyfriend sometimes.
To other people or to him?
To other people.
Okay, but you guys never had an overt conversation about like a title or are we exclusive?
Yeah, we had the conversation, and he told me that he doesn't believe in titles, and he didn't want to be exclusive because he wanted to be with multiple women.
How soon into the situationship did you guys have that conversation?
2 months into it.
Okay, so 2 months into it, he overtly states he doesn't want a title and he doesn't want to be exclusive.
Yeah,
and
he
then
did.
And then you proceeded to stay with him for 10 months?
I did, yes. I
And
went
did you-
back to him many times.
Oh, so it was on again, off again?
Yes, because I kept trying to leave.
Chad Louvabitch donated
We'll get into it.
$69. Miss Joni is lying about her age. She was born June 29th, 1984. Her partner is FTM trans, whose numerous Mexican children are crisis actors, just like the Obamas. Jai Hanuman Jengum Cigar.
Is it a troll?
Yeah, 100% a troll. But I do like female to male trans, you know, because
That's your type?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I try to get
That's
some
fair.
Mexican children
You're,
so that
you're
I
a
can.
pansexual?
Sure.
Like her?
No, I'm super straight.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
like, and
Okay.
this guy wants to troll, I'll troll him right back.
Oh, okay.
Imagine spending $69 and writing a loser troll like that.
Damn, roasted. Okay, back to you. Wait, so when you first had the conversation of, I want a
Shit,
title,
Bob,
I want to be
when you starting
exclusive,
a
he said no.
podcast.
Did
I'm
you
not
end it
starting a
right then and there?
podcast, man.
Yeah, I was like, well, I can't keep doing this anymore if you're gonna do that.
Mr. Bulle donated $69.
Podcast is too
Orders
much.
from the Grand Inquisitor.
Is that
to the lady wearing the Led Zeppelin
Just need to focus
t-shirt.
on my
You are not authorized to
channel's
wear a
growth.
t-shirt with that band name.
Both my channels.
Please change into one with music appropriate for your age.
Wait, question. Can you name one Led Zeppelin?
I was really
I appreciate
scared
it,
wearing
though.
this, guys. I'm not gonna lie because I knew you were gonna ask that. This is one of my ex-boyfriends, so he was like really
Maybe
into
go
guitar
around
and,
and
like,
hop on
it's a
other people's
sentimental
platforms
I
and
have,
stuff,
and it was
wearing my
like
scouter
really
after I
good.
grow.
So the answer is no.
But for now,
So
I
you
need
don't
to just
know.
keep working on my calisthenic
I love
skills,
how
keep
you knew
getting
you
my
were gonna
skills
ask
up,
that
and just
question
keep
and you
growing.
didn't come prepared with one. You could just-
Wait, finish the sentence.
I'm not gonna lie.
Stairway.
What?
Hold on, I'm giving you a layup here.
No!
Stairway.
To heaven?
All right.
Stairway to heaven.
Yeah, you gave her the two.
Yeah.
You had to give her the
She
two.
needed some help, okay?
Yeah, it's okay. Wait, so okay, you broke up with the guy. You broke up with him, and then So, but then you
Nah,
got back together.
I've never
how
been to
soon
Louisville. Don't have no
Like a
connects.
week
Never
later.
done no
No,
workouts.
but
never
you
done no
reached back out
content
to
there.
I reached
Probably
out to him.
have no
So you
presence
dumped
in
him, but
Louisville.
then-
I'm only known
Oh, man,
here.
you got
I'm known in Orlando.
Yep.
You're
I was
Dick Whip.
Dick Whip.
Dick
I
Whip.
was.
In here.
Wait, so okay, so you and then, because let me ask, in your mind, it was
Yeah,
better
really
to
just
have him
Orlando in
your
here.
life, even if without commitment, than to be without him.
Exactly. Yeah, because he was also my best friend, and we were like living in my car together. So it was a tough situation.
I like to go vacation there, so I've spent a lot of time
So you're
there,
home.
and I go to the same area.
I was living in
So
the
you know the
dorms,
people are aware of who I
and
am.
We had been kicked out of the dorms, so we were living.
The UCSB dorms. Wait, what? Why did you get kicked out of the dorms? What did you do?
My roommate reported me for like 13 different things, and after the 13th thing, they were like, "Get the fuck out of here."
Wait, what? So.
Cable donated $69. Get Led Zeppelin chick some cough drops. Like your whoop.
Cough drops. Your voice sounds fine.
He's saying she has a vocal fry.
Does she?
Oh,
Just
do
a
I?
little bit.
No,
That's weird.
I don't.
Like,
I think her voice sounds
Oviedo,
fine.
where's that at?
An accent and a vocal fry.
She's Southern
Take a
accent.
struggle.
Yeah, I'm in rural Alabama, so you know how it is, man, when you're
Like,
black in rural
what
Alabama,
was,
man.
Like, the main reasons you got kicked out of the dorm?
They know who I am and everything.
Honestly,
A lot of people from the area will come into the lives and stuff, or
Was it-
they're aware of what I'm doing, but they just keep it
I don't
real.
answer that.
Wait, can you give us like?
They
a
don't want
theme?
it to be
like drug
my
related,
kind being
fire
the greatest one in this area
related.
and the most known. It
I
hurts
mean,
them
okay,
inside.
I guess like
that it's
related.
me.
partying and boy related.
You understand? There's not a lot of
She was
me,
having sex
and the
with him
people
in the
that are
dorm.
like me,
Is that against the rules?
Well, if the roommate doesn't want to see
they're a
it.
bad representation of us. They're just like
Dorms don't have any
a disgrace.
separation, like you
So
do
you know what I
inside.
mean? I don't know what's
Yeah.
wrong with them, but they're a disgrace. So
Yeah, typically it is a little.
I
had a
actually
roommate who
represent
did that.
us
She
well.
slept with a different guy every night. So I would try to go out and I would just see an ass in the air and I'd be
You
like,
know, it's
"Go
rural
back."
Alabama though, so I mean, it should be no
There's
surprise.
no door. It's just 4 beds in an open room, and I put up a bookshelf so I wouldn't have to see it. And then sometimes I have to go to the bathroom, so I'd be going out.
But
and I just see a new ass in the air. and
Yeah,
I'm like,
I-
all right, I'm gonna hold it.
I'd say I'm the most known person in the area by
Sometimes
far.
I would just walk by and slam the door and be like, just so you know, you're a whore.
Yeah. You gotta talk about women in college.
College. Okay. Damn, I feel like it takes a lot to get kicked out of the.
My roommate called the cops on me.
Yeah.
That got me kicked
Where
out.
did you end up?
Technically, like outside of my door, like I had to sit out on the lawn for a little bit.
Put you in the timeout. Okay. Wait, so going back to you, you were living in your car. Was it like, what kind of car was it? Like a Volkswagen Bug, or what are we talking?
It was a Cadillac.
That seems pretty spacey.
Yeah, it was like a smaller SUV Cadillac.
How long were you guys living in the car for?
Like 3 months.
You didn't try to find like a local apartment here in Santa Barbara or something?
Well, no. That would have like costed money that I didn't have at the moment. You know, like all I had was my car.
Okay. So you guys were roughing it a little bit.
Yeah, we were dirty as fuck. It was nasty. I'm in a much better place now. Don't worry.
She looks so innocent. I wasn't.
I wasn't
That's what
expecting
everyone
it.
says.
It caught me
Everyone
off
says I
guard
have a
here.
baby face. I'm like, y'all don't know.
Y'all don't know.
It's been crazy.
You put her in the wrong chair.
I know, shit. Okay. Wait, so hold on. Okay. How many times was it on again, off again with the guy, and were you both living in the car during an off period?
It was.
Led _ Zeppelins _ nasal _ cavity donated $69. Like. Your. Like. Where's my venti mocha frappuccino? Like. Your.
Y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Like,
Thank you,
yeah.
appreciate it.
It's okay.
Was there an off again period while you guys were living in the car together?
Yeah, it was really awkward because I came back one night and found like we had, you know, kept all of our like bottles of alcohol and stuff, and I came back and all of my stuff, all of my alcohol and drugs at the time were gone, and he had dirty condoms laying all over the car. There was girls' panties in my back seat.
Wait, other girls' panties.
Yeah.
Stop it. Get some help.
Holy shit. Wait, so okay. Wow, I don't even know what to say. That's crazy.
I think she was dating my ex-husband.
There you go. Wait, did he go to UCSB? Or, yeah? Were you both freshmen?
At the time, yeah.
At the time, okay. And wait, so was he in your same, because there's like different dorm buildings at UCSB, was he in the same dorm as you? Like not the same room as you, but like the same dorm?
He was in the dorm.
Don't say the dorm, don't say the dorm, but yeah.
He was in the dorm right next to me. Yeah.
Okay.
And
wait, was it like the beachside ones?
yeah, it was.
Okay.
It was the ones right on the
Okay,
beach,
those ones, yeah. So you got kicked out because of stuff you were doing in your room. Was he like doing stuff in his? Because he got kicked out too.
He got like warning after warning. He didn't officially get like kicked out until the end.
Mike Davis donated $69.
Yeah, thank you, Mike Davis.
Led Zeppelin really be talking like she's the main character at Girl. Fellas, this is your fault for validating flaws like
hey.
I'm about to leave you all on the runway if you'll keep enabling this.
Okay, next one.
Thank you, Mike Davis. No, actually, I just want to say.
Mike Davis is savage today. Holy shit.
Yeah, he's Mike Davis. Don't take it personally, guys. We got a lot of roasters in the chat. They like to roast. Don't take it personally. It's all good fun. I actually do want to commend you for being like totally forthcoming and honest with all this stuff because that's interesting. So just getting back to the relationship dynamic type stuff. So how many times would you say it was on again, off again?
Like more than I could count.
More than 10 times?
Yeah.
Okay. And every time was it you ending it?
No, like there were many times where he would be like, "You shouldn't do this anymore because I obviously don't want anything serious with you, and you do, and this is like not going to keep working out." And then I just kept going back, being like, "I want to fuck because I like you."
I love the honesty. This honesty is great. So wait, so he would, so sometimes you would end it, sometimes he would end it, but was it more often than not, even if he would end it, you would be the one going back?
Yeah.
Like you try to reinitiate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm saying all this because I would never do that now.
And so like how would that work? Like during the homeless period, would you like drive by the homeless encampment to try to find him or like?
No, we weren't homeless. Like we were like in the dorm parking lot, like just like chilling in the car most of the time, but like going to the dorms to shower. Like it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't terrible.
What did your parents think of you getting kicked out of the dorms?
No, they were very disappointed. You know, I have a very tough relationship with my parents.
Okay, and
I'm about to warm this sandwich up, and I'm gonna
so,
put
okay,
this
you
on a
dated this guy
big
for 1
screen.
year. It was
Wait,
on again,
sir, I've been talking for a while. You should move to the
well,
next person.
I'll move it on in a little bit. I just want to get a few more clarifying questions in. So, are you still in touch with this guy?
Yo, what's up, Cassius?
Yeah, he's like one
Pretty
of
sure-
my best friends.
I'm pretty sure you've been
have
to the
you
stream
seen him
before, right?
recently in person?
Yeah.
Did you see him today?
No.
Did you see him yesterday?
No, I just got here yesterday.
Oh, you just got back from, because you're here for like a week?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you're going back to New York?
Mhm.
Okay, so you're here. Are you planning to meet up with him while you're here?
Yes.
In your Cadillac, or what kind of car was it?
No, I sold my car actually.
Oh, you sold your car?
Yeah.
Does he have housing, or is he homeless still?
No, he lives in a house.
Like,
now.
I'm about to warm this sandwich up. I'll be right back.
Alright, and
And
he's
then
a
I'm gonna
third? You
start
said
League of Legends
you're a
again.
Third, or going into, so he's a second year?
Yeah,
Currently.
we're both
Okay.
gonna be third years.
All right.
Do you still love him?
Yeah, I do.
I'm looking at my phone though, so I can see you if you
I love
chat.
you?
Yeah, I would right now.
Well, no, but like, have you told him I
No,
love
not
you?
for me. It's just half a sandwich.
Yes,
I ate
I
half
have. I've
earlier.
told him I love you many times.
Did he ever say I love you?
So I should be
Yes.
straight.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but he never was willing to give you commitment or a title, correct?
Yeah, because he wasn't in love with me. Like he loved me.
Word.
Okay. Well, we'll come back to that maybe later. What about you?
I'm in a relationship. I just got into a relationship not that long ago.
Yeah. Just
and my
half and half
longest
of a sandwich. So it shouldn't
my
be too
longest
bad. It's not like I'm
relationship
eating some
was 9
5-course
months
meal
in
right
high
now
school,
this late.
So 1 month ago you got into one?
It was not that long ago. I don't really remember how long ago it was.
Recently. This
Yeah, it
is
was
a couple
recently.
weeks.
Yeah.
Longest relationship, 9 months?
9 months, yeah.
All right. How did you meet this current guy?
At church.
What denomination are you?
I'm Catholic.
Catholic, okay. All right. And Rachel, what about you?
I've been in a relationship for 17 years with the legend Andrew. We've been married for 12. And since I already see my haters, my very dedicated and committed haters sending super chats, yes, let's just address the elephant in the room.
Oh.
I have children with my 2 previous relationships. So people assume things, right? People make assumptions. I have crazy trolls who've made all kinds of videos saying wild, nutty things. So I just want to clear this up. I've never been promiscuous ever in my life. I've been in 3 long-term committed relationships, 2 marriages. There was never any catting around. I've never cheated on anybody ever in my life. Andrew was not married and cheating on some person with me. Like, people have made up the craziest stuff. So it's not even like that. But we can get into that if people just have to know about what happened in my life 23 years ago. But no, been with Andrew only for 17 years.
All right. By the way, guys, we have just boosted the read and TTS triggers back up to the normal. So thank you for everybody who got those early ones in. So, wow, okay, we got everybody's current relationship status. So I want to see if there's anything I wanted to... wait, actually, question. Coming back to you.
Yeah.
You said you've been single for 2 weeks. Have you had a rebound from the 2-month guy?
Are you talking to me?
No,
Me?
not talking to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, wait, what? Sorry, what'd you say?
You've been single for 2 weeks. Have you had a rebound?
No, I haven't.
No.
I haven't
Okay.
hooked up with
All
anyone.
right. And I wanted to come, let's see, to... Actually, let me just get into my pre-show notes here. And then let me pull that up, guys. So, we have... Let's go to Leonarda. You were a former feminist.
Correct.
And now you're a current anti-feminist?
I don't know. I'm
conservative?
a hardcore conspiracy theorist, and I realize the truth about a lot of propaganda that's being fed both to feminists and the red pill male community, which is the male version of feminism. And then I see the repercussions of that on women, even here, right? Because they teach them a lot of BS.
Yeah.
Who's they?
Women's Studies departments.
Well, I think communists have taken over our whole system. I think they've taken over the university system. They've taken over the media for sure. They push promiscuity, degeneracy as liberation, and the only ones who benefit off of women freely giving away sex are deadbeat guys who do not want to give you anything. They just want to take. So
yes, let's
your
go.
guy in the car is a verifiable loser who will probably never do anything with his life, will continue to grift on women. He was hanging around because he had a free ride with you, and he gave you just enough to keep you interested. I've known these men in my life. I've seen it for women. And I try to do my best to tell young women that they're under the thumb of oppression, even though it's being presented to them as liberation.
Yes. Let's go. That was great. Oh, you're not all supposed to agree. You're supposed to fight with us.
Well, I think you disagree.
She will fight with us.
I do disagree. I'm not with the premise. I would agree with everything you said about this guy, although you are 19 years old, and I feel like that's just a classic 19-year-old experience. I don't know what that has to do with feminism.
It's a classic. Well, I'll tell you right now. It's
Red One Motorsports donated $200. Mrs. Wilson, F the haters. You owe no one any explanations, and your haters will never believe you anyway. Your actions speak louder than any words they can scream. Blessing to you and Andrew.
Thank you, Grid One. Appreciate you, man.
Good to see you in the chat, Grid One. Go ahead with your point.
So what that has to do with feminism, first of all, it's not a common 19-year-old experience. It's presented as a common 19-year-old experience, and it's relatively new in our modern age, and you really want to say probably since the mid-90s, early 2000s, and that's really when this whole promiscuity with women's been pushed. Second of all, the reason it has to do with feminism is because feminism teaches women that having casual sex with a man is within their scope of being equal and on par with men, and by being that way they are liberated and empowered, which is total BS. Whereas women have known for centuries that their sex was of huge value and would demand something in return from that would actually show them their worth.
Yes.
So that's exactly what it has to do with feminism.
I don't think that I have ever heard that from... When did you graduate college? Like what year?
2012.
Okay, so it's been a while since you've been in college, so I'm not sure.
Correct.
Like,
What?
I didn't have this in my college education, by the way. I went to a Jesuit university that was pretty fantastic and did not give me this BS.
I was gonna say, I mean, I'm currently in college for a little bit too long, and I have never heard any of this from any professors. I've never heard any of this from my peers.
Heard what exactly?
That casual sex is empowering, and
You don't watch TV, you don't see it on social media, you don't hear it in the music, you don't hear Cardi B and what's her face being like my.
That's what I said.
I'll give you
She's only
Cardi B, maybe
she's only been out for
music,
12
maybe,
years.
like,
That's not a
I mean,
long
that's
time to
supposed
be out of
to- What
college.
is that reflective of?
I
The
could
fact
understand
that
she said
that's
I
in the
graduated in like
mainstream means it's been
1980.
accepted by people. They could have never put that on TV.
I mean, women.
Yo, these
were
women are
accepting
slow. They're
pretty
mentally
brutal
mentally
treatment
ill.
from men pre.
They're mentally slow.
Oh,
Such
we can
as-
get into that.
I'm sure we can. My parents are old. My parents are 65 and 75. I know what was happening in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Like
from
women were
from the
not-
perspective of your two parents.
There's some
you're gonna
there's some
generalize to the whole
cuties that be on
population.
this
My parents have
podcast.
friends. I mean, are you gonna
Says she
generalize
bad,
the
too.
population from her experience with a bum?
No,
Like,
not at all. I'm generalizing from reading.
I also read. I am currently in college, and I'm telling you that no one I know.
Hey guys
is
said
a
how I cheat and
social
how I eat.
major.
This guy's
I
straight
only
troll,
feminist
bro.
studies majors, but none of them are hearing this. I've never encountered a communist.
Hell nah.
Are your friends engaging in casual hookups?
No, not my friends.
Not your friends, but are women on campus engaging in casual hookups?
Undoubtedly, and they
Right.
were also doing that in the 90s, 80s, 70s, even the
To the
60s and the 50s.
You're talking about the sexual revolution, right?
Me?
Yeah, well, I mean, that is when
Okay.
the sexual revolution was happening,
Yeah.
right? So I'm talking pre-feminism. Do you know when feminism started?
Do I know like there is no
With-
No, you don't
with-
have
with
to say
Eve?
the date,
that
but
feminism
around
started,
the time.
but I mean,
Let's
Javer a troll, bro.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say like, I would say like as an actual political movement, probably like the early 1900s.
No, it started with
1800s,
Eve.
but I think
So
that
you're
those
talking about with
ideas
the
were-
right to vote? Yes.
No, not just that, but I mean like having a sort of like political consciousness that women are lacking something politically,
This guy.
and like trying to.
Bro,
think
there's probably
politically
like
as
hundreds
John
of thousands
Adams'
of
wife,
women
Don't
where
Forget
you're
the
at, man.
Ladies, like that kind
Or
of stuff has
millions.
been around for a long, long time.
Right. And this sexual push to make women be more promiscuous, do you know when that really started?
I mean, if we're talking about like the sexual revolution, I would say probably late 60s, 70s.
Right. So that would be the whole time period that you were saying that women were engaging in casual
Well, no,
hookups.
women were engaging in casual sex before the sexual revolution. I think that the push was more to normalize it. And I'm not saying that I think that it's a good thing. I really don't. But
you don't see the connection to feminism.
Yo, this shit is
No,
scared.
obviously the
Yo, yeah,
sexual
real
revolution is
shit,
connected to
man.
feminism.
Like,
I'm saying that casual.
bruh, and they're coming in at night, and it's gonna get worse. Yeah. After that eclipse, these ain't normal tornadoes, dude. These some, and it's at night. Scary shit, man. He said, I ain't scared. I ain't trying to be scared, but it's something to, you know, it's like keep an eye on your weather. Keep an eye on that weather radar every day.
Again, I think we live in a satanic world that presents everything upside down from the opposite of what it is. So they present to you feminism as your liberation and your empowerment, and it ends up doing the exact opposite.
Just curious who you think they is. Like, do you think every woman looks to Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion for their like
they don't have
guiding
to.
morals?
It's pervasive. It's everywhere. You put on reality TV, they're doing it. You put on the Kardashians, they're doing it. You put on music, they're talking about it. You put on
That
rap
eclipse
music, they're
changed this
talking about
planet
it.
big
You put
time.
on it's all over. You put on even like I don't know what it's called, the white people music where they're like playing I don't know. It's all really sad. They're all depressed
Like
all
the
the
coffee
time.
house music
Stuff like that. They're
He
talking
said that
about the
eclipse
same
is next
stuff,
level
you
reason
know,
they fight
and
demons
so
during
it's
that shit. My
pervasive.
girl
Like,
was yapping
when
about
you are
it.
swimming in the water, you cannot see it. But it is once you start to
When
see it, you
it
see it everywhere, and it's pretty disgusting.
Gone off.
Well, I have a
This is
question.
super based, by the way. Go ahead.
My question is, what would be an effective counter movement? Because it seems like you're saying that women are being oppressed.
Put women
so
back in the
a
kitchen.
movement for women's actual liberation.
Actually, I
would
don't.
that be?
I think women are oppressing themselves. I think that's the best thing a demon can do is get you to hurt yourself and harm yourself.
So, yeah. So wouldn't we want to
Get
elevate,
women back to taking care of
women's
their
conscious
children.
About that, like social conscious about that.
Yeah,
And what would be like in my opinion, I think feminism has changed over time.
Correct.
And I think
It's
it would
gotten
be
worse.
I think it would be a really effective
It's
movement
gotten
to
worse.
take back feminism because I feel like you guys agree on a lot of the stuff about casual sex isn't beneficial for women, and an effective way to communicate that to women is to say I'm a feminist. I actually want you to stand up for yourself. I want you to, you know.
Yeah, well, in general, I don't like labels. Feminism as it is was constructed by the CIA with Gloria Steinem. She was in the CIA. It's very well documented, so I don't want to use a label like that. I think it's just too tainted. I, in general, don't really like labels. I don't ascribe to being a Democrat or a Republican. I think they're both.
Wait,
pieces of
Cassius,
shit
you're in
most of the time.
Alabama
Sorry, I don't know
too?
if I could say that. But I think the more effective thing.
Wait
would
a
be,
second.
I think you need to approach
I'm-
women with a
wait,
tremendous
wait,
amount of
wait, wait.
compassion.
Yeah,
Do you-
and I think women.
do you live here by me?
Yeah.
Oftentimes, women respond to.
I know I'm not tripping, right?
So that's
Well,
why.
they I don't know if they respond. I don't really think they're thinking most of the
But I
time.
mean, are you saying, well, if they don't respond to feminism, then how are they getting these messages that feminism is pushing, and
Is that
how are
this
they
place
implementing
ain't
that
it?
in their
So
lives?
infiltrated.
Well,
So they
no.
are listening. So
no,
they
no,
are
no.
listening.
So no,
You're
no, no.
right.
Hold
I
on.
agree with you.
Hold on. I said I don't think they're thinking about it. A lot of times when things are advanced on many levels, we accept it without conscious thought. There's a difference between that. We'll just accept, like, oh, that's true. Like, for example, everybody thinks we should drink 8 glasses of water a day. We weren't doing that when we were in the wild. We were totally fine. Why is that now common knowledge? Well, I think it's because they put fluoride in the water and they want everybody getting enough of it. That's my opinion.
Wait, how did we get to the fluoride?
Because I'll always tie something back to
Okay.
fluoride, dude. I think fluoride makes people passive,
Makes
and
you fat.
it makes you passive. It lowers your IQ, and it makes you unresistant to propaganda.
And now you said in your pre-show notes that you think that you kind of already touched on this, how promiscuity is a CIA psyop.
Yeah, from Anderson.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Psychological operation.
Yeah.
I think they did it to the men first with
This
James
area,
Bond
man.
presenting this guy as like superhero. Oh,
Wait,
look.
James Bond.
All we got to do is look around. What do we see? There you go. Most of the people in areas like this are going to continue to do the same thing every day for the rest of life. Make much of no progress. A repeated loop. A repeated pattern. Drinking. And getting obese and their bodies fall apart fast here. People here, they age fast and they fall apart fast here. They don't prioritize health here at all.
What would be an effective way to combat that?
Women
I
don't
still
either.
know what
So
that would be.
my thing that I think the effective way to combat that is, number one, to raise awareness so that women can understand what they're being presented with.
Well,
Correct.
wouldn't that be effective through feminism? That's my point.
Why would that be effective through feminism? Feminism is teaching the exact opposite.
Well, I'm saying you hijack the movement and you change it. The
They
movement
come
has
up
changed
eating a
so
lot
much
of
through
no
time
shit.
that
What do you mean
can
though?
just say-
What do you mean by hijack the move? What
At
should
least
the new
Louisville has more
messaging of
people
the
than
new
when we're
feminist
at.
movement be?
Well, I mean, I think that we understand
Louisville is
that,
at least a big city.
The sexual revolution and women having casual sex, it's been painted as, as beneficial. So if you reframe it,
You understand that, and
Right,
you
so-
come from a Catholic background.
yes.
But you cannot
Yeah.
think that is what most women
Yo,
are thinking.
Cassius,
They're not
if you don't mind me
thinking that at
asking,
all.
Right,
are
yeah.
you
No,
are
you're
you
right. That's what I'm saying.
my skin
It would
color?
be
Like
more
what
effective to
what is your
communicate that
race?
Through saying, I'm on your side. I feel like it's just not really very effective to communicate that through saying, feminism gives a really good framework for saying I support women's liberation, and I think real women's liberation is
Liberation from what?
from this, like things like the sexual revolution.
Right,
Okay,
but,
but what was the original goal? Like,
Sure,
what-
yeah. I mean, I can
what-
say
when you ask a woman what's feminism liberating you from, she'll
Yo.
say the evil patriarchy.
Yeah, and I mean, would you say that it's
Yo,
sort of a
so I'm guessing,
patriarchy
have you
that
seen
women
my-
are under that?
Have you
men are
seen
using
me
women
talk
for
about anything like
just,
that?
Sex and no
I think
marriage
women
or
are
anything?
there's some women that are complicit in that. Like, for example, Gloria Steinem was part of that. Frankly, I think it's because she was ugly and nobody liked her, and then she wanted to go ahead
Yeah.
and reduce other women to her competitive level.
I'm just
She
trying to
could
ask
never
specific
compete
things
with a
before I
truly
say
beautiful,
something.
Intelligent woman.
So the fact that you said something about the zombies or whatever,
Everybody's worth by doing
have you
this.
ever
Yeah, I
heard me
agree.
say
I
something
mean,
about
there's
that, like on
plenty
a
of women,
Snapchat
and I know,
maps or something,
older
talking
women,
about
who go through the
shit like
feminist
that
thing
and talking about,
realize
like,
they're miserable.
some
They're
deep
in
shit?
Their 40s, they're childless, they don't have kids. Which I'm not saying every woman needs to do that, but a lot of women will realize that they've missed something, and then instead of owning
Yeah.
to their mistakes and teaching
There's
younger
no respect for
girls
us.
to not go that way, they enroll them in the same
Oh,
behavior,
okay.
and that is evil. And I
Yeah.
don't think women should
I was just
do
making
that.
sure.
Taking it out of an ideology of like.
See, like a lot of people
feminism
think
as
like
some
it's not even a racist thing. The people here aren't racist. It's a superiority thing. Like they think they're better than us. They look down on us. And even our own people, it's hard to get support. It's even hard to get a bond with our own people because our own people tear each other down and hate on each other. I will receive more hate from our own people than other people, honestly, here. It's crazy. How old are you, Cassius?
Because we can't align with a religious a religion, and so then everyone's confused, and so that's why it's like
master gone in the wind, no shit.
And there's all this kind of weight behind either being a feminist or not being a feminist, and that's where now like politics
now we got the green
is trying
juice,
to take the role of what religion used to be in our society, and I think that's where it's getting so detrimental.
Grid One
Then we got the water.
Motorsports donated $200. Conspiracy theory girl, can we talk about Disney and the princess effect? How about Rockefeller and the public school system?
Okay.
Many control mechanisms. So little patriarchy.
I'm not familiar with Disney.
What I
and
would
the
say
Princess
is,
Effect, but I am familiar with Rockefeller, the public school
keep
system,
doing what you're doing.
and the way they took over.
Are you
the
creating any
medical,
content, man?
System, and pretty much just.
Is there
they are
anything?
advancing a lot of control mechanisms.
Is there anything that you can do that's unique that you can create content with on the side? I'm trying to get my health in shape. Yeah, because health is more important than everything. Absolutely. I just showed you the orange juice, the water, and all this shit over here. Buddy is almost clocking out. Try, I don't even know it. What do you mean? Let me see. Because I've been eating at work way too much, man. Jack's good, but shit got me. Yeah, man. You got to go through a time of realigning yourself, drinking a lot of water, working out, and cutting back on calories and cutting back on them fried foods, man. Health is wealth, bruh. So yeah. Don't matter how much money you got and all that stuff if you're in a hospital or if you're in a wheelchair. I learned real quick in 2020. Yeah, then you gotta be on pills. Then you got doctor bills. It's just a deep vicious cycle, you know. They keep weight on so bad. I ain't never hiked cold water, but I'm thinking about giving it a shot. He said some people for real. That would be, dude. Yeah, anything like that, man. But even if you don't want to do that, just start with just walking Oxford Lake or, your neighborhood. Just getting out into the sun. Oh shit. Put that back on, doing some push-ups and shit.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go for it.
I was just gonna say that I believe that you guys can be
Draven.
completely correct. Like
Draven, this guy, Cassius right here, he lives by me. By the way, we live like one town over from each other, essentially. And Draven was asking me if I'm known in my area, and I was trying to tell Draven right here, I'm probably one of the most known, if not the most known person in this area, for sure. But it really doesn't mean anything. You said how he know you in real life? I told you I'm like the most known person in this area, bro. I told you that.
for like egalitarianism and stuff.
Yeah, so just putting in that work, just being outside doing calisthenics, being consistent. Yeah, but Louisville, I would like to go check it out.
Some people would say equality of outcomes. Some people would say equality of opportunity. Doesn't really.
Yeah, people come out and talk to me, take pictures and stuff here and there. I had a guy come up and talk to me a couple days ago. So yeah, I get a lot of interactions in and stuff.
That they should not. At least
I agree
fight
with you,
for,
which is why.
Fight for what? Sorry, continue.
Fight for egalitarian.
And then it's the same thing, walking through the stores and shit. Hey, aren't you the guy that working out? Aren't you the guy that on the square? Like, almost every day, man. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. So, almost basically every day. If I go out, and even if they don't say, like, people even, they'll know who I am. They might not even say anything. But then they're aware of who I am.
Happy, and it's gone like there's a direct correlation with levels of unhappiness of women documented.
Okay, so it sounds like women have something that men don't have, which you're claiming is
But
not true.
but hold on a second. No, don't do that. You're shifting tides. First of all, you said that women that you'll never be able to stop. You'll never be able to convince women to stop fighting for equal rights. And I said, what is it that we don't have that men have in that department? Now, what she's pointing out is a consequence of that very fight. Because the supposed
Really?
It's a consequence of the feminism.
How can you say that? There's a ton of
because it
correlates
because it correlates directly with the rise of the movement.
But it also correlates with time passing. It correlates with a bunch of 9/11. You could blame it on
correlation.
A bunch of
does not.
70s.
Do you know what year 9/11 happened?
Well, you didn't mention the 70s. I'm saying you could. I'm saying you could literally point to any random event that happened throughout history and say, well, this is why women started becoming
You're
unhappy.
100% correct. The correlation does not equal causation. However, there is strong connection between these things that we see women who continue along the path that quote unquote feminism would get you to. By the way, the extreme of feminism, because I did study feminism, is a lesbian separatist feminism in which they want to live on an island away from men, use them for their semen, only keep the female. I'm not kidding. This is a real thing. You guys can look it up.
familiar with lesbian separatism.
You can look it up.
I'm familiar with
My
female
issue
separatism.
is, number one, I don't think men and women should be at each other's throats, and this goes for the right-wing movement too, which is a little bit of your podcast, where they set
We'll get into that.
they set men up to see women as these evil, like, manipulative creatures, and then women are set up to see men as these, like, evil, tyrannical, power-hungry creatures. How there are both of these things within the population. I've had experience with both of them. I'm not saying they don't exist, but however, to have a movement that continually tells women this is what they want from you sets us up to be unhappy, because I believe we are made to be in partnership with the other sex and not at war with them.
I think my problem with just what you're saying in general is I think we're diagnosing the same issue, but
Not McKin Money Offer Podcast donated $200. Please redirect the conversation to the left-hand corner of the table. I have a really high run on the number of likes for this show. Shut up, leptonic woman in black.
Make me, bitch.
Anyway, so I was just saying, I think that we have the same, like, we're diagnosing the same problem. Would you agree with that?
I'm not sure.
I'm saying that my problem is that I think that men are taking advantage of women via casual sex in the sexual revolution.
Correct. I also think men themselves are a victim of this propaganda.
Yeah, I completely agree. But I'm just saying I don't see an effective solution for it other than what I've proposed, and I don't see
which is hijacking feminine. I did give one. I said I believe that we should approach women with compassion, raise their consciousness so they can truly understand the problem.
How? What would be the way to do that?
Well, this is one way: education, speaking up.
How are men taking advantage of women sexually when women are the ones that when women's are the ones that
movement where women looked around in the 1800s and went,
is the ones that allow sex or not?
We have to march in the streets until we have voting rights and bank accounts, and that it was just this thing that's time had come, because it's complete bullshit. It's not true, and that's not how it happened. It was an astroturf movement from the beginning, from the 1700s.
Let me see what he
or even
says.
further back if you want to go there. So this idea that there is even such a thing as like, oh, we can have women's rights and egalitarianism only at the behest of the men who are going to enforce it for you anyway.
No, Cassius, I don't know him.
If you just get through to women about some of these things, it will help. But also,
dude, I think he's just trolling, bro. He's playing with you, bro. He's a troll, bro. Don't take him serious.
Toward how things ought to be.
Well, I think that
I don't know.
Draven, you gotta understand he's a little bit older.
The sexual revolution, like, I'm not talking.
See, he's trolling you, bro. I don't know him.
Or anything. I mean, you say we approach women with compassion.
Correct.
I mean, I think the women who are reading your book are probably already agree with you.
Correct.
And yeah.
No. I get messages every single day from women around the world who thought they were picking it up to debunk it. I'm going to prove this bitch wrong. And then they read and they go, shit. They check the source material and they're like, damn, she's right. And then it changes their mind.
Well, I'm sure people can be. I'm
You
sure
said we're good,
that,
bro. We can't be
a lot
holding
of
each other
people will
down.
Read it and agree with you and
He
change
said,
their
yeah, I
minds.
don't get this
I'm
type
just
of
saying that wouldn't
He
the
said,
most
yeah.
effective way to
If
change
you don't
people's minds
understand,
who are
yeah, it's
already
some crazy
feminists
shit.
Be telling women you
When you dealing with lives and stuff, it's all straight trolling, bro. You just gotta yeah, you gotta lower your IQ.
Your prescription.
My prescription.
He said, I
is
don't
that,
understand this shit.
Basically,
I don't understand it either.
She wants to hijack feminism and turn it.
Hijack feminism.
Yeah. So.
He said, yeah, he low-key got dust, but he cool. This guy. 50 in the mountain is crazy. But my side link got here while my girl. This guy
makes people fail
gone.
and be unhappy.
I'm out to
That's
cheat
the
and
connection
eat.
to women's
This
unhappy
guy.
ends.
Yo, thank you, Brandon P. Middleton.
Gotta close
we
up
have
shop.
another one coming in, so
All
I'm
right.
just gonna preempt it here just in a
All right,
sec.
Cassius.
I appreciate it, Brandon. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. And then we have Law Paladins. I'll just read it. We have your shirt is arguing with the wrong person. The only smart woman other than Miss Wilson I've seen on this podcast in the past year. She should direct her rage elsewhere. I don't. Are
She's
you
talking about you.
She's
Pink shirt.
She's rage. It's the rage of the pink shirt.
Wait, am I raging right now?
I don't think so.
We do have David Treziak who says, "Let's dance. You were good last time. Ironic shirt meaning for debate, or double entendre for dating show. Grabbing my tin hat now. Julia Child was in CIA and she could make a great pie too. Okay."
It's a true story.
I'm very surprised to receive a nice comment. Thank
There
you.
you go. Yeah, see,
Thank
that's
you.
not all bad. You've been scowling for the past 20 minutes. Do you have input on this?
Me?
Yeah, you've been like.
Oh
it
no,
seemed-
I've just been like honestly like watching back and forth.
Oh, okay.
I just like I kind of honestly got a little lost in the sauce on what they were talking about because I couldn't tell whether or not at first I thought they were saying like, oh, they're feminists, but then I realized that they were saying they're not feminists. And so I don't know, to me feminism like is just like equality. That's it. Like just women and men being equal.
Do you think it's possible for women to be equal with men? And what do you think equality is?
I do. I think that both genders definitely like bring different things to the table, you know,
Well,
like
sure.
You know.
But what do you mean by equality? Like what would be an example?
Like equal pay and stuff. If they have the same jobs and everything, like equal pay, you know.
Okay.
Equal rights.
Equal rights. Okay, and then if women have equal rights with men and they have the same opportunities, does that mean they should have the same responsibility? Should you have the same responsibility and authority to go with your rights?
Well, I mean, I think any adult should, you know. Like, I don't think it's whether you're a man or like a woman. I think if you're an adult, you should have responsibility for yourself in general as a person.
Wait, Nick. Hold on. Nick, are we at risk of getting a nip slip from this chick?
I don't. My nip is in the border.
Do you have?
So.
Do you have pasties or anything you can put on?
No, we've talked about this. I definitely like.
What do you mean we talked about this?
Like he asked me if I had pasties, and I said.
Nick, pull up the chat because they've been probably paying more attention than me. So hold on, gotta stop the show. Pull up the chat, please. Chat it's hard for me to tell. I'm paying attention to the conversation. This TV show. It's hard for me. TV. It's hard for me to tell. Are we at risk of getting a fucking nip slip from this chick? One in the chat if it looks risky, because otherwise you're gonna have to put on your jacket or some shit. It's been getting. I've been looking. It's way too fucking close.
Hey, would you stop oppressing her with your toxic masculinity, please?
I said no, she's fine.
See, if these guys were smart, they would say no way.
I know what comes with the troubles of a nip slip. So if you guys were in danger, I wouldn't risk the biscuit. So.
They're pretty divided.
I'll
there.
make sure they're tucked.
Tuck them in.
Tucked good.
I don't know. I'm not a woman, so I don't know. Do you guys think it's?
Everyone stare at my tits really
Everybody
quick.
stare at their tit. Look, I gotta fucking do it. I'm not risking
You're
it.
probably
Depends
fine.
on how high up your nipples are.
Yeah, I don't know where her nipples.
Yeah, they usually start right here.
It's a little risky on the left side, so maybe you just
On
want
the left
half
side?
the
Yeah,
sweater.
I think the left side and you're good.
They're tucked.
I mean, you have a jacket if you get
If
too
it's
dangerous.
it's just a little hot, but not too hot. I'm like in between being hot and cold. But like, no, I think I pulled up my shirt even more, so it should be good.
Maybe just can you put your shirt on a little bit?
This is
so we're
crazy.
Not
There.
All right, see you,
risking
Draven.
this shit.
All right.
All right, it should be good. It should be
Okay, so what I wanted to ask is, so you just outlined some rights that you think women should have. Do women have duties?
Yes, they do.
What would be an example of women's duties
like-
to society?
Well, I mean, if they choose to be a mother, that's one of their duties. But like, you know, people.
Well, a duty isn't a choice. Those things are mutually exclusive. So is there a
Okay.
duty that women because we know men have duties. Men have a duty to protect, to provide. They have to build all the infrastructure.
Well,
they
I
have
mean, I
to
think
defend
that's
the
a-
nation. So
I
what
think
are
that's a
women's
choice? I don't think that's
not really.
Change
Not
the
when
to
there's a
protect and-
draft. Not when there's a draft. And who else is going to build the infrastructure if men don't do it? Nobody.
Well, I mean,
also, when
I
you
just
talk,
think that men and women could do it. You know, I
No.
think there's women in the force. Like,
Are you
know, men
saying
and
woman or women? Because those are different.
women?
Woman is one.
Women.
Women
Yeah.
is more than one.
Well, I'm pronouncing it, I guess, differently than you said, but I'm saying women.
she's saying the plural.
Yeah, like
Okay.
women in general.
I can't hear the difference with a lot of these like younger girls. They say the word the same, so I wasn't sure. So we know men have duties.
Yes.
To provide and protect. If men aren't out keeping the electrical grid up, there's going to be problems, right?
I mean,
They
yes,
have
I know
to
it's
do
more
that.
of a man's job, but like women can do that job too.
No, they can't.
Like, yes, they can.
You don't see any women doing
Do you
it.
know?
But they can. Like,
do you
that's the
know
thing, they
what
might
it
not choose
entails
to.
to create,
But you're telling
make,
me
and lay
that's
concrete?
impossible for
It
a
is
woman
impossible. They
to
can't
go
do it.
do an
Okay, but there are men
That's
who also
insane.
can't do. There are disabled men. There
Sure,
are really
but
skinny,
the only
weak men.
people who can do it are men.
But there, I
So-
mean, but the thing is, there are plenty of men who aren't doing that. So you could say it's a man's duty, but you can't generalize and say it's all men's duty. Just like you can't generalize and say all women's duty
It's
is to
the
have
duty
children.
of men to provide, protect, and build the nation.
And
They're
lots
the
of
only
them
ones who
can't-
can do it.
and lots of them physically can't.
There are some, but
I
that
would say
doesn't
that
mean
I
that
see
we
a
can't
lot
generalize.
of men who I don't think would last.
Yeah.
Very long.
I
on the
don't
front
see any
lines.
women that would be able to do it. So
Okay,
I
so
can agree with that.
But it doesn't. We can talk about generalizations and outliers. But I'm asking: do women have any duties to society, or is it just she needs to do what makes her happy? She just needs to
be
focus
women,
on her
like a
happiness.
mother.
Women
She needs to
produce
be
the
a
next
mother.
generation.
Yeah, that they should, but they're not. Have you guys taken a
But
look
they
at the
are,
birth rate?
because if
have
you
taken a
can't
look at the
say
birth
that, because
rates?
if you say
Well,
that,
the Mexicans
the birth
are.
rates are
even
lower.
even Mexicans are below replacement now.
But like the
Oh,
birth rates are
no.
lower, but that's
They've
not
assimilated.
saying that they're not. I agree
They're all
that there is a decline in terms of the value of motherhood, and I personally think that should be something that is valued again. It's a very important role, and there
Okay.
should be no shame in wanting to be a mother. And I think a lot of, you know, as a young woman, you get this, you're kind of torn where you're definitely led on a path of education, and that's important. I mean, education is great, and we are a more privileged generation, so our parents in general had enough money to like at least want us to get an education. We got an education, we get a good job,
Well,
and then you get
wait a
later,
second.
and then now you're
This
in the
is a
career
lot of
world,
woman
and you
prattle,
well, let
and
me
I'm not
finish
sure
what I'm
where you're going
saying.
with
Rach, let me finish. So you have a job, you get your job, and then all of a sudden you're 29, you are 30, 31, 32. Now you have like a short time span to get into this relationship, to get married. The guy feels pressure. If you've been on birth control, that's going to make it hard to actually conceive, because that impacts your fertility. You have to wait for that stuff to wear off. So there are these problems. So I think that the age of responsibility of motherhood has been pushed out, but the problem is that because of like the biological restrictions and limitations on a woman's body, we can't we feel that pressure, and so it's this catch-22, and you want to, and so
Wait, I don't think it is a catch-22 though.
well, but it's either you pursue education and get a career and
Yeah,
all that
so-
stuff,
right.
or you be a mom, and that's a hard
It's
hard.
not.
It's a
It's
hard
actually
decision.
not hard at all, and here's why. Because why are we telling young women to take your most fertile years when you should be having babies and spend that entire decade of your 20s chasing an education which the average woman goes
Exactly.
$40,000 into debt to get, and she makes an average of $40,000 a year, which is a terrible deal, right? So we tell them to go to all this college, get into debt to get your degree, and then do the career thing like you just said. And then all of a sudden at 30, flip a switch and try to get at least 2.1 babies out of them. That's stupid, and it's never going to happen. So why do we give young women that advice?
I mean,
and I think 95% of y'all don't have any business being in a university at all.
I mean, it would be great if you could pause, if you could pause and yeah, take advantage of your fertile years, right? And then you go into school. But like that
You don't need to
happen.
go to school. What do women need to go to school for? Have you ever taken a look at what they major in?
Who's gonna spread
Sociology. Right?
political science?
Okay.
Who's gonna
sociology?
who's gonna do this anti-feminist movement if there aren't learned I will
say this. I didn't go to college. I never went to college. I had my first baby at 20, the way the Lord intended, and
That's beautiful. And
you're
you're obviously very intelligent and can speak for yourself.
right.
And that's
so I
awesome.
don't need a bullshit university degree and a bunch of debt.
But I will
right?
say what a realistic, just a reality.
She over there
is
cooking a ass.
It's so expensive now. I mean, live in any city.
Why
If
do
you want to
think
be a
that is?
homeowner,
Why
if
do
you
you
want to
think
do it.
college is so expensive?
Because women,
And no, I'm not saying
inflation.
college. I'm saying after college. I'm saying
Debt?
you need a job. You need cost of living. And so
Also,
and if you're
do you know why that's that
because
way?
more people entered the workforce, and so
which people?
women entered the workforce.
Women entered the workforce in mass in the 1970s.
Just one sec, guys.
God for feminism, I wouldn't be able to have a triple-digit body count and no kids. Population
Triple
collapses.
digit?
Question for the panel, would you date a guy with 100 plus body count?
Show
No.
of hands if you would.
No, his ability to
Wait.
bond has been destroyed.
Yeah. Okay, she would. Nobody else. Oh, you would date a guy 100 plus.
She's
body count?
dating a guy with 100 plus body count.
Can I ask?
Okay, continue on with your
Would
point.
your so your husband's name is Andrew? Mm-hmm. So does he not want your daughters to go to college? He doesn't want them to go to college.
They haven't so far. They
haven't.
They've done. They've been homeschooled, and then they were able to do a little bit of trade school. Like one of them does dental assisting, the other one does culinary arts.
Mm-hmm.
Free education, no debt, something so they have a little job they can do until they get married because the world is the way it is. I'm not saying I don't understand the situation we're in, but I think it's a horrible idea. 95% of women, they go to college, they get bullshit degrees and shit
I'm just
like
going to say
interior
this.
design,
95% of
psychology.
all people do not belong in
Exactly.
college
I
because they
agree with
are
that. Yeah.
mentally, well, I can't say the word, but they're not well. So the issue I think that she was bringing up when she was asking you about the rights is people don't understand that the minute there's a right, there's also a corresponding duty on
Right.
somebody to enforce and allow that right. And so actually I think most rights are total BS, male and female, right? And I think you might have the idea that I'm in a prescription that somehow
This woman
women
is
should go back
cooking,
to
bruh.
being a second tier citizen or something.
This
which
woman
I don't
is
know that
cooking.
we were. I wasn't around in that time to say that we were. I don't necessarily agree that women shouldn't be educated because if women are going to raise children, they should be intelligent enough to know how to raise those children and shouldn't raise morons. But I do think that there is a push on all fronts for everybody to go to college as if they need it, and this is just a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah.
To
I think
get as much money.
intelligence and education are completely separate from college
Correct.
and university.
sure.
Yeah.
You were raising your hand. Did you have something you wanted to add?
Someone kind of already said it.
What was it?
I was just gonna mention they were talking about how people aren't having kids or aren't raising families, and someone already mentioned the cost of living, and I was gonna say that's a
Here's the other part. Hold on. Here's the other part. Okay, men do not want to assume duty because they are getting free sex.
Right.
They do not want that.
But men don't even want this.
That's what I'm saying.
Men don't even want it. They don't. And do you know
They
what
don't
I
want
think would
what?
solve
They don't
it?
want what? Free sex?
Yeah, men don't want free sex. They want a high value women.
They do think they want it though.
But that's because women are making it
They
so
want it
easy.
short term.
Women
They
are
don't want it
making
long
it
term.
so easy. Women
think
are
it's
posting
both.
bikini pictures on Instagram.
I think it's both, man. I think it's both. I think men have this idea that they have to rack up. I mean, look at this. Men, they're freely telling you I have triple-digit body counts, like he's bragging, instead of looking at the fact that he's lost all his morality and has subjected women to nothing as an object.
His morality.
100% it does, because you're just using another human being for your own sexual satisfaction.
Sexual satisfaction is much different for men and women. For women, sexual
Please tell us, Dr. Ruth, what is the difference?
Having sexual relations as women, having sexual relationships as women is emotional. Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, but seriously, having sex as a woman is much different than having sex as a man. For men, it's not emotional. It's purely their evolutionary descent. You know, it's instinct. It's built into their brains.
Well, there's a lot of men it's emotional
But I
for.
think it takes a certain like moral, to be a man and to choose not to. That's your carnal instinct. That's your most basic instinct.
Right. Yep.
So to be
And
able to
don't you
have
think
the
that there's probably a
self-will.
reason for
No,
that?
but for the
Don't you
men,
think there's probably a reason?
No,
Isn't
for
there
the men
probably a
that
reason that
have
we
the
want to kill
self-control.
people when they piss us
Wait,
off?
Yeah,
I don't think that's normal. Maybe she was right.
Hold on.
You're
Let her
talking about the
finish.
same
Go
thing.
ahead. Go ahead.
It's your most basic, carnal, physical. What's that brain called? Your reptilian brain, right? I'm just gonna act on my instinct. I'm gonna do what I desire. And that is, there's no
What?
higher calling, there's
Your
no
reptilian
self-control,
brain.
there's no
It's
any
for
of these
reproduction.
values.
It's for reproduction.
But that's still, that doesn't change the point. It's still your most basic instinct. It takes
Exactly.
a lot, it's a lot harder to actually control yourself.
But who cares about that?
what,
Isn't
Nick?
there a reason why they have
What?
those instincts?
Well, let's just put it this way. The
cares about
societies where the men just follow their impulse to breed indiscriminately do not produce the best offspring.
How
and
do you know that?
Because
Who-
you can
who
just
has the
study
most-
it.
Who has
you
the
can
most
just study
children?
it.
It's
You
the
can-
high-value men.
No.
People like Elon Musk. Why
Okay,
does he have
listen,
so
I
many
know you
kids?
have to justify why your boyfriend's cheating on you, but
Okay.
it's not.
My boyfriend is not cheating on me.
I
It's
know
a
we can call it whatever we want. We can label things different ways. That man will always be
audio
a
there?
man,
No.
even if he cuts off his penis. I don't care what the labels are. The
Yes.
truth of the fact is what it is. Now,
Cooking.
the fact of the matter is, if we follow these base instincts to just reproduce indiscriminately, it actually does not produce for the best societies and the best raised children. That's why you don't
get a
follow
third
it
world
indiscriminately.
country with
You get a third world country. There's a reason that Western Europeans, which have the highest correlation for morality, also produce the most civilized
Can
societies.
you explain what highest correlation for morality means?
Sure. If you want to take a look at who actually has moral prescriptions, like you don't cheat on people, you don't steal, you don't kill, these sorts of things, it is the highest in Western
Yeah, but
European
who says
civilizations.
those are the correct morals?
Okay, so you're going to go into moral
Are you a rela-
relativism,
are you a relativist?
right? In
Okay.
which you can decide. How about this? If somebody just brutally kills somebody you love, are you going to say, oh, that was part of their culture and that's okay?
No.
No.
I
All
would
right.
not
So
say
that lets you know. So there is an internal instinct about what is moral and what isn't. We can get into the communist, moralist, relativistic position that says, oh, every culture has different morals, but then when you actually apply it practically, we all agree that children shouldn't be made to be child brides or child.
Yo,
or
this
married or
woman
have sex,
is a
right? So we
fucking
do have an
machine.
agreement on morals.
Who? Where do you find?
is
like,
this
how do you
woman?
find out about that moral system? Because clearly, people
God
aren't following
That's a
them.
very deep and theological question as well. There's been a lot of writing on how you find out about the moral things. I think some of the things that we can start with is a lot of people do actually
And
have
she
a
could speak
natural,
very well.
reaction to immoral behavior.
Yeah.
And that's one of the key indications that actually morality is innate as opposed to taught.
Right, but I mean, people
she
still
is
go
sharp.
against it, and people still.
Yes,
hurt.
they do.
Yeah.
I've gone against it.
Yes,
Yeah.
but people justify it as well. So how
Right.
can we live in
So-
a society that doesn't justify immoral behavior?
Well, you have to have moral
Alchemist
leadership.
_XP donated $200.
See, she's the
Hey,
type of
Cynthia,
woman I would want to
Women
be around.
comprehend men created the civilized world, electricity, paved roads, governance, plumbing, healthcare, and women think they are equal since they feel entitled to
Well,
an
a woman
opinion.
created that man, so
Well, also, a lot of those men made that for women before when they had to actually work for sex, but that's a different story.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, like, how do you say we need to have moral leaders?
Yes.
But those moral leaders need to.
You don't think men have to work for sex? It is so much easier for a woman to have sex with a man than it is for a man to have sex with a woman.
Right. What's that in debate too? What did I say that made you?
Well,
say
because you just said to her that men actually had to work to have sex.
Correct.
They still do have.
Oh, not that much. There's a difference between you have to buy a girl a drink, take her out to dinner, woo her for a night, versus you have to marry
hard
her.
for a man to have sex with a woman.
It's-
All that a woman
this
has
is
to do
the-
is go on the street and open her legs, and there it is.
That is 100% correct.
Yes.
That's 100% correct.
Yes.
But it has never been easier for men to have sex
Yeah,
than
but
this
that's
current
because
period of time.
that's because of the woman.
Well, do you have
It's
a
a
problem
collaboration.
with? Do you have a problem with promiscuity or?
I think
Not
that
if it's the man doing it.
Well, I mean,
That's-
she's.
yeah, no, well,
Also
You said you're on OnlyFans, right?
Yeah, I do. Listen, I think that women are making it worse for the men. I think that by posting stuff for free on the internet, you
have to charge for it.
Oh, then, how are you, do you just accept that you're contributing to the problem, or?
Well, I actually think that with the content that I create, I'm actually helping the problem.
Really?
I
Why?
try to support these men, and I actually have relationships with all of these men that are in my DMs.
So you are cheating on your man.
That is
emotionally.
Well, what if the
On the
women who are
OnlyFans charity?
Wait, are you talking about the girlfriend experience or giving your OF subs the girlfriend experience?
Yes, I am, and I am being there for them in all of their problems, all of their needs, and I try to get them to achieve for something higher.
Yo, this is wild.
But aren't they just paying you to
You
to give
don't
them
know
that?
what they pay me for.
Yeah, you're right.
But
I don't.
that could be another woman, and I mean, you're a beautiful woman. You obviously are not going to, like, let's say you attract guys that are 8 and above, and that's who you're attracted to. Okay, so if there's a 4, he's never gonna have a chance with you. Honestly, just hear me out. Okay, let's say he's the same. He's a great guy, but then there's an 8, and he has the same makes the same amount of money, same personality, all this stuff. You're probably gonna choose the 8. Maybe not, but probably. So if there's a 4, and he could find a woman who's a 4 or a 5, and she could provide that emotional support that you believe you're providing him, and the physical intimacy that he's providing. Isn't that better? Isn't that better to let their relationship, rather than, I mean, in some ways it's kind of self-serving to be, I'm the woman that's supporting this man, and I'm giving him what he needs, and I mean that's a very entitled.
The problem is that all women date up. All women date up.
Okay, so a 3, fine.
That's
He
the
dates.
problem.
That's not
No,
true.
no. It is true. It's
I've
true.
seen some of the
It's true.
most like.
It's true. It's true.
I agree with Riley.
Okay,
on
so
that.
it's true. It doesn't. It really doesn't change the argument. Make the girl a 3.
No. Say your point. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think in the past it was more common for women to date up. I think now people, at least in my age range, even from my own personal experience, date men who are just such bums who are not deserving of them. Because I did it for 2 years.
But we're talking about sexual market value,
Okay,
so like
yeah, different
hotness.
thing. Okay, so
so
different
girls go for like low value hot, like the guy who's a total scrub and wants to live in your car, but he'll give you some good dick. Like
Got
you'll go
some
for that guy.
range.
But I think what you're trying to say, I'll just say it in a more blunt way, is that we're kind of sick of the bullshit that these OnlyFans girls are like your friend and they're doing charity work, and I'm helping the lonely men out there. I'm helping them. I'm counseling them. I talk to them. That's not helping them. If it was helping them, you wouldn't be charging them money.
No. I get it. I understand, and I agree. I think that women posting inappropriate pictures online is making it easy for these men. They don't have to work to achieve these women anymore. You know, and I get it. I fully do. But the content that I produce on a daily basis, I'm very strongly I'm very strongly opinionated on all of these things, and I really want to make sure that men are striving to be the best that they can be.
And
it's
really
not
after a man finds an actual woman in the flesh.
It would be
and he
called
partners
Only
with her.
Friends. It would be called Only Friends, and you'd be Saint Riley, the Only Friends girl who's going to help you.
I'm just saying, out of all of the OnlyFans girls, I am the best one because I genuinely care about the men on the platform.
You care about them?
Yes, no, because all of the content that I produce is for the men. It's for the men.
You care about the quality of their
No.
jerk-off
My social media content.
Okay.
My social media
So what
content.
is it that you're doing that's charitable and helping them?
I put out content that shows that feminism is not the way to go. I don't agree with feminism. I think that what would solve all of our problems is if we stopped oppressing people like Andrew Tate.
Pandering.
But do you think?
Here we go.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Do you realize you're helping the incel? I mean,
I'm serious. I'm serious.
She's doing it for clickbait.
That is not true.
Here's the thing, though.
I think that
do you
if
realize,
women just
do you
stayed
realize,
at home and did their jobs, cook, clean, suck, fuck, everything would be so much
Do you
easier.
realize you would be burned at the stake for everything you're doing right now if feminism wasn't in power?
Oh,
do you have any idea?
I'm
They would call you a witch and they would burn you at the stake, and all the other
As
women would
they
attack you.
should.
Well, I don't know about that, but
We're gonna do a YouTube poll. Should we burn Riley?
let's. Well, I think that
Just
would be.
kidding. I'm kidding, Riley. I'm kidding. Wait, let's do a couple chats, then we'll come back to this topic. We have Vinny, Cringy. Can I have you read the chats?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Giving you a job here.
All right.
No, like out loud, not in your head.
Emirates.
Sorry, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
swear.
Speak into your mic.
Okay. Fly Emirates. Oh, damn.
There it is. Go ahead.
Fly Emirates girl is fundamentally asking my philosophy. I'm dyslexic, guys.
It's
you
all
chose
good.
the wrong
You
person
got it.
to
You
read.
got it. You got it. Keep going. Keep going. You got this.
Philosophical conundrum. Can you manipulate someone into freedom? To
Let's
which
go.
I'm not sold on it being possible.
You fucking killed it. You did great. That was beautiful. Do you
Women
want to
supporting
respond to
women.
that
Let's all applaud.
really quick?
Wait, can I see it again? I'm sorry. Or
Okay.
The gist of it was he doesn't think that you can
Okay,
manipulate
okay,
people
it's
into
fine.
freedom.
Okay, so personally, I don't necessarily think that would mean manipulation because, like I said, feminism doesn't really mean anything anymore, not necessarily, because there's so many different veins of feminism. There's veins of feminism that say, you know, we should live on an island away from men, and there's veins of feminism that say you should go on OnlyFans and, you know, do that or have casual sex like a man. So I'm just saying the most effective way to approach this issue that we both see is to use feminism to move forward.
So this is psyop feminism back?
Yeah.
Yeah, but how could you?
Motorsports donated $200. The Soul Sucker 2000 in the blue sweater. If you wanted to help men, you would shut down your off, get married and be a proper submissive wife. You won't, because you are a degenerate. Get some help.
Yeah, how many dicks have you sucked?
Get some help.
How many do you think? Because I'm
Not
sure
you,
it would
I was
surprise
talking
me.
to him. I had your back there.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Grid One Motorsports. Appreciate it, man.
I love when here's my problem with all these like incel chads on the internet who can be chads on the
you
internet.
don't want to call
okay?
Grid One
I don't.
He's not
That's
his
his
top
top
donor.
I know Grid One. He actually saved me from a bear once, believe it or not.
Okay, all right. Well, I apologize.
We were camping.
But maybe not him. But there's a lot of these guys who are like, be a
Lol
submissive
Paladins
wife.
donated $200. We don't need to waste money on a stake and fire. Get the rocks.
Get the rocks. Shut up.
Abdul? Yeah. Get the rocks. Get the rocks.
Sorry, Riley. Getting the
all right.
rocks and the fire, I guess. Okay, here, hold on. Really quick, back to your point. So you're saying we need to like take control over of feminism?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, there already is.
Wait, should it be the men or the women who take control of feminism?
I guess both.
But
How much manpower are you going to need for women to take back feminism?
Well, I'm not denying.
That sounds
Hey,
like
listen,
a lot of manpower you're
we
gonna
got a
need.
lot of male beta simps already in the feminist movement. Just use them. I mean, they're more of a liability.
Yeah,
but-
I mean, I'm not saying that men are as powerful as women or that women have more influence over men or anything. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just saying that feminism is obviously very influential, as you guys have, you know, mentioned, and
because it's basically selling something that appeals to our kind of the things that give us pleasure right away, our instant gratification. I understand what you're saying. I just don't think it would work because, first of all, like you said, there's so many divisions of
Right.
feminism.
Yeah, so I'm just saying.
So all you're gonna do
use
is create another ineffective chapter.
Why would it be ineffective? I mean, I'm just saying in my experience.
What's your opposition to calling it something else?
I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I've been asking.
wait,
and-
Rachel, don't you think what ought to take over feminism is it's not a replacement of, well, it's not a change of feminism. It is just the I don't know if it's the reintroduction, but patriarchy.
Yeah, I think that patriarchy is inevitable. We're still under a patriarchy, but there were a few beta cuck simps that convinced everybody that this women's liberation stuff was a good idea. And those people happen to be powerful industrialists. It's like always like a Bill Gates or a Rockefeller, right? They're a nerd. They're sexually unsuccessful. They become successful in business. They get a lot of money, and they're like, I'm going to push this destructive, awful shit on everybody else. And it opens up the way for those beta type of guys to be able to get some. But that might be the only place that you and I would disagree is that I am pro-patriarchy. I'm not against feminism. I don't like to define
I'm not
myself
sure that I'm
by-
anti-patriarchy, but I do think here's something that people need to understand. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. So it doesn't matter. Right now, I think we're actually living under a female-dominated society. And you see this because of the way that women are kind of, shrieking about not being able to kill their own children, which is a whole other thing.
Red One Motorsports donated $200.
We'll do some more chats. We'll read more chats after this.
Sorry, I didn't know.
I have been married 19 years with 2 kids.
2 kids.
You all
Good
pale
for
in
you.
comparison to my
Congrats.
wife. You degenerates need to wake up and see reality for the first time.
I like that he supports his wife.
You know
That's
what's interesting
wonderful.
with Grid One, dude? For some reason, they always call you. They go to the incel. Why they?
Because he always quotes the incels.
All
Well,
right, so
I will say this really quick before we move on, which is that you're right that it's a very gynocentric system we're living under.
Noah donated $200.
Yo, thank you, Noah. Appreciate
BTW Rachel. Andrew says go bring him a beer. Yeah.
I would if I was there, Pumpkin, but I'm not. You have to have one of the children slaves do it.
Wait, is that your son?
No.
Oh, okay. Or one of your kids? or-
He's going to have to rely on child labor since I'm not there right now, is all I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. No, what we have is feminized men running things, and then they put all the, like, the Rockefellers are literally the ones that helped create women's studies and the Ford Foundation and put these, like, man-hating lesbian separatists in charge of all of the university women's studies departments, giving them institutional power, et cetera, et cetera.
You've never been to college. How do you know who's in charge of the women's studies departments?
Because you can literally look it up.
I know, but
I've just Google it.
I actually go.
Hey,
I
have
actually
you
go
been?
to these schools.
Have you been to Africa?
I actually go to the.
Do you know that there's black people in Africa?
I actually go to school, and I've actually interacted with professors and been in many classes.
You went to one
and
school. You had your personal experiences of your interactions.
And
with
I have
professors.
never ever met a communist professor, like genuinely poli-sci department.
Well, they're not going to say I'm a communist, but they'll have.
Yes,
No, they
will
won't.
Why would they say it?
They don't consider themselves communists.
They will
Then
promote.
they're not. You
That
don't
doesn't-
promote.
that-
Do you think you can be a
They'll
secret
say I'm a
communist?
Marxist. They'll say, oh,
I have met a Marxist professor, but one.
There's lots of
That's
them.
the same
Also,
thing.
I don't think there's anything wrong with Marxism. Also.
Well, here we have the problem.
Yeah, that's
the
exactly
Wait,
this
isn't
is the
Marxism
problem.
communism?
It is. Marxism
Well,
is
they'll
the school
say,
that
they'll
communism.
say, oh, it's socialism. I'm a social democrat. It's all the same shit.
Well.
It's just
Wait, so
levels.
if a Marxist is a communist,
I was gonna say I have. Then I have met one
you're
communist
retracting your
professor
statement?
actually, but it was not in the women's studies department. It was in the comparative literature.
I do got to
department.
read a couple chats here, then we'll come back to things. Guys, like the video. This is a fantastic panel. Hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. If you like the show so far, like the video, please. It helps us out in the algorithm. Really quickly, we'll do Twitch. Guys, twitch.tv/whatever. Drop us a follow in the Prime sub if you have one. We're streaming on Twitch. We're going to be doing off streams with Madison when she's back. Drop us a follow in the Prime sub if you have one. Thank you guys for all the tier 1s, primes, gifted subs. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. And we have 2 chats. We have a couple chats and then a couple super chats. We have Nathan V. I'm going to have you read this one. Go ahead. Into the mic, please.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I have really bad eyesight. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read
You got it.
But 10 years military service, first to see women in combat.
MOS.
Most of them quit by getting pregnant or faking injuries. Equality in relationships.
We're not the same.
We're not the same.
We're not the same.
Follow Allie Drummond because she has a lot to say about that, and she has got a
She's been on the show.
YouTube
She's
channel.
been on the show before, yeah. Can we have you read this one, please? Into the mic.
Oh, yeah. Men have to be exceptional to potentially sleep with an average woman. Average woman can sleep with exceptional men, like breathing.
This is true.
That's what I was saying before.
Hold on.
That's what I was saying before.
Her story is an exact example of a below average man sleeping with. I believe you're higher than him.
Well, are we talking like looks wise or like inside?
He's not exceptional at all. He's sleeping in your car.
Well, granted, she's in college, right? So, I mean, like, are we expecting a 18, 19, 20-year-old man to be making 6 figures?
I don't expect him
No.
to be living in the same car as the girl he's sleeping with.
I
And
mean,
if you cannot have a place where you can sleep with her, you shouldn't be sleeping with a girl.
And the amount of
period.
money you make doesn't correlate to whether or not you're a high value man.
You don't think so? You don't
No,
think it
I
would mean
think
that you have any high value qualities if you make a lot of money? You have
No,
to. You have to
that's
have.
not what
You
she
have to
said.
have.
Did I
She didn't
say
say
yeah,
none.
yeah, did I yeah. So I think being a provider, does that correlate with being a hard worker? It can. Not always, but it can. But I think it's much more admirable and much more difficult to be a man of character. I think that's
You think that's
significantly more
admirable?
impressive.
Of course
What
it is.
do you think? Is,
Yes, I think that's admirable.
What do you think's like the most admirable characteristics a man can have?
Seeker of God, lover of God.
And why is that?
Because I think that's the highest calling a human can be. Someone that wants to emulate the life of Jesus Christ is the hardest and most challenging path to pursue, and it leads to a person who is righteous.
Men of character create good societies for people. Men who pursue money at the expense of everything, basically, you know, I mean, that's what we have now. I can't get into it because there's some words we can't say here. But, you know, if you take a look, the men that are ruling our society have pursued money at all lengths. And in that span, they have used and brutalized tons of people, which I don't know if you guys are into this conspiracy particularly, but we do have our CIA and Israel CIA. Mossad.
No,
Can't say that.
No.
Can't say.
We're not going to get into fucking Israel Palestine.
I'm not getting into that. I'm getting into the secret agencies, CIA, Mossad, and MI6, which is Britain's. Why can't I say that? They're 3 major power secret agencies.
Okay, I thought you were going.
No,
I don't want to talk about.
no.
Talking about intelligence.
I'm talking about these 3 major intelligence world powers who work together to get blackmail information on people who are not
Shout
a
out
character.
Whitney Webb. Read Whitney Webb's books on this. It's very well documented. She's
All
right.
right, let me read some chats
There's
here.
a little thing we're missing about patriarchy, which is that feminism destroyed the hierarchy
Doc Venabilly
within
donated
patriarchy. What you're talking about.
Blue t-shirt bimbo. I dare you to go to Versailles in Miami and say that. Can you tell us how many people have died under Marxism and all its failed iterations? I'm sure Leo can answer that for you.
More people have died under
Wait, what's
Marxism.
Versailles?
Versailles is in Paris, in
No, but
France.
she
I think
says
they're
in
talking about a
Miami.
Cuban neighborhood. All the people who are Cuban refugees.
Yeah, all the
of
rich
communism.
Cubans, all
Versailles.
the rich like slave-owning Cubans who fled.
Slave-owning Cubans. Here we go. Oh,
But if they were fleeing Cuba, then they would probably. We don't need to get into that.
Well, did you know that more people have died because of communism and Marxism than all of the religious wars put together?
That is untrue.
Okay.
She's from Eastern Europe, and those people could tell you a thing or two about what
it's
communism
horrible.
My ancestors
did.
are from
Yeah.
Russia.
Well, then. Okay, so what's the number of people that have died in religious wars, and what's the number that have died under communism?
I don't know, but I know for a fact.
So
that
how'd you
is
know it
not
wasn't true? Okay, how?
I know
th-
I'm
then tell me the
familiar. I'm
numbers.
familiar with the Black Book of Communism, and like, oh, all these people have died under communism, including people who just died natural deaths. Like,
but you
do you think
understand
starvation
how
is natural
weak
death?
your
I mean, how many people have died
Do you
like
know
under
about the-
capitalism in wars
Do
and
you know about the
capitalist interests?
Do you know about the Bolshevik Revolution having killed 20 million people? You never hear about that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of other revolutions that have killed other people for other reasons.
The Chinese Communist Revolution, the revolution under Pinochet. I mean,
Yeah,
we
I
could
don't-
keep going.
I don't.
And every single one of those systems have resulted in
Guys,
a
hold on.
lower
We'll come
standard
back.
of living.
Look, if you got, we'll talk about that later. Let me get through the chats, please. All right, we have Jerk Off Juggernaut. Brixton, I know you're still hung up on that flannel, and although they don't have the same scheme, Legendary Whitehall, they have some really nice color blends. Give it a peep. Unfortunately, just not the same blend. Oh yeah, this is from a couple shows ago where I was trying to buy a like a red, gray, black flannel off of a lesbian, and she refused to sell it to me. I offered her $150 for the flannel. I like flannels, and bro, you guys, literally 100 people sent me, here's the flannel, and you sent me like green, like not even anywhere. I don't know if y'all are colorblind or some shit. Y'all sent me the wrong shit. When I say I want a specific flannel, I don't want any flannel. I want
Maybe it's
that
just because
flannel
you wear
with
the
that.
green one so often. They just thought you might need an
No,
extra
they-
one to cycle in. I'm kidding.
Yeah, okay. We have Pinkerton. Thank you for the euro. Thank you. Sorry, bro, I can't get Super Chat through on Streamlabs. She knows nothing prattles for an hour, then begrudgingly agrees. We already established this when she got cooked in the one-on-one. Oh, I think this is for you. Cooked on the one-on-one with Andrew. Also, if you don't believe in Jesus, take off the cross. Christ is God.
I don't think I begrudgingly agree. I might have gotten cooked, but also Andrew is a 40-year-old man who debates for a living, and I have never debated in my life, so.
Well, you're doing pretty good, you know, even though I disagree with you.
Thank you.
All
I
right.
do not agree with Andrew.
We have Jerk Off Juggernaut. Brian, this has to be the most based episode you've ever had. Feminist brains exploding live. Brain matter all over the place. Right. Meow. Yeah, this is a really good panel. Very good panel so far. We have Jerk Off Juggernaut. God is a 33-year-old dude. These modern women are the reason I prefer to stay single. Y'all need to wholeheartedly take in what Rachel and your raven-haired elder are speaking on.
I like
Shit's real. All right, thank you guys.
That's going to be my new handle.
Raven-haired elder.
I have a question. I'm not trying to walk back, but you said that patriarchy would be a good prescription rather than feminism. Is that what you're saying? Or I just want to clarify. Because I thought that the problem was that men have power over women when it comes to sexual relationships. So how would giving men more power?
Women are giving away their
Right.
power.
Okay, then how do we?
It used to be that like 100 years ago, upwards of 97% of women were virgins on their wedding night. And even if you don't believe that, and you think a lot of them were lying, let's just say it was 70%. Let's just say it was 70%.
Let's
Okay.
say.
That still gives men a great incentive to wife you up if they expect sex. When half or more of the women are giving away the milk for free, why buy the cow? And
Why buy
men
the
don't.
cow? Why
Men
buy the
don't
cow?
anymore. They just don't.
We
So
don't.
But they're also suffering
Don't buy the
because of
cow.
that.
They are.
Because they've lacked
they
their
found
their
out
purpose.
it's a bad
Yeah.
deal because
Suffering.
now they're all stuck in family court dealing with that nonsense.
Well, there's that, and also they're not living up to their purpose, so they have no sense of purpose or fulfillment. They're
Right.
also depressed.
Well,
Yes.
then
Also
wouldn't we want to talk to the men about that? It seems like
Well, we do. That's what the
Also
whole.
depressed.
That's kind of what this podcast is about, really. I mean,
The problem is they shut it down everywhere. They've shut it down literally everywhere.
Shut what down?
Shut down what?
That's why I'm saying if everyone just listened to Andrew Tate, everything would be fine.
Are you
I'm
try-
serious.
is Andrew Tate your high value boyfriend?
No.
Is that what we have going on here?
No, but
personally, I'm-
but all of the beliefs that he tries to push to the public, it's about the patriarchy. Women should stay home, cook, clean, have kids, be a good mom. It would solve all of the issues.
Andrew Tate, I would just say this, Andrew Tate is the reason women should have their own bank accounts. Okay, I'm just going to say that right now.
And why is that?
Because listen, I like Andrew Tate. I think he's fun. I like his brother too. They're fun. They're a lot of fun, okay? But if you've never been in a relationship with an Andrew Tate type, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Those people do not know how to maintain their healthy boundaries in a way where they don't actually use their power against women. And I know you probably.
I don't think they do use their power against women.
I think that lots of them do, and that's actually what I
They
think.
just want a traditional wife. Doesn't
literally
everyone
have,
want
a traditional. If they wanted a traditional, no. First of all, if they wanted a traditional wife, they would be monogamous with the wife, having kids, all that jazz.
Andrew Tate says he is monogamous.
To each of his women individually.
I'm not sure if that's true.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure Andrew Tate's
On
got.
top of that, why do you glorify someone that would literally look down on you so much?
It's not
Like,
looking
he
down
doesn't-
to
everything
be a
you
mother.
do
to,
is
to,
what
to
he
want
doesn't
your
like.
wife to be a good
Then
mother.
why aren't you?
But there's
why
lots of
aren't
other
you-
higher value
Why
men
aren't
that
you
believe
being a
that.
wife and a mom? Why are you being an OnlyFans girl who's counseling the lost young men?
Well, you don't even know what I post on OnlyFans.
But I know that you're not married and having children.
Well, that's true. I'm
with
also
your high
20.
value man.
No, but that's not true. You don't know that that's not in the workings. All that I want is to be married and is to have kids and take care of them. That's
You
all
think
that
that
I want.
Probably not going to
that's-
happen with this
I
guy.
love to hear that, but why? How does having the OnlyFans get you there?
Well, you don't even know what I post on my OnlyFans.
Do you
But the guy
post-
that
Why
I'm
don't you
currently-
tell us what you post?
Show us! We
Tell
want to
us
see
what you
it.
post.
I thought you
I don't
said
know if
that
I
you're
want
a
to see it, but
virgin.
you
I think you guys are just asking to see it at this point.
Yeah,
I'm curious.
Do
I've
you
never
post
been.
promiscuous
never been
content?
on
I think
OnlyFans.
that's
Her
point.
quoting Andrew Tate.
I'm just saying, it's not looking down at a woman to want her to take care of her kids, be a good wife, be
plenty
a
of
traditional
men
mother.
think
I have an
and
OnlyFans
nurture.
too, and I just
You
read.
do?
I read Ted Kaczynski's books and tell everybody what a simp they are. No, I don't have it.
I know.
But that's what it would be if I did.
You can find her at the Raven-haired elder.
Thank you.
But so why don't you support somebody like Andrew Tate? Because you seem to
Well, I'll
have
tell you.
very similar
Yeah.
values to what he supports.
I'll tell you why. And the reason is because Orthodox Christianity, in my opinion, is the thing that gives women the value. And when we talk about equality, I don't like the word, but if you want women in a high position where they are venerated as mothers and wives, Orthodox Christianity, the Christianity of the first 1,000 years, is what did that. In the pagan world, there was no such thing. That didn't exist.
Correct.
Christianity is the first thing that introduced that. Now, Tate was on a path to orthodoxy. His brother, I think, is.
I believe his brother's definitely Christian. He's Muslim.
Right, and Islam, I think, is demonic heresy.
Don't go to any Muslim countries; they're gonna kill you.
I know.
The views
I
expressed,
have no plans
the views
to go
expressed
there.
by the whatever panelists do not necessarily reflect the views of the whatever podcast.
So, like, that's my opinion on it. And this whole, like, having, you know, all these sister wives and a harem and all this sort of thing, putting women in burqas is actually not great. I don't believe.
Yeah,
in
that's
any of that
toxic
stuff.
masculinity right there.
That's what everybody
Wait, and so that's your
throws around
objection with
this
Andrew Tate?
term.
Yeah.
Is his religion? Okay.
Well, I don't even know if I buy that he's religious, but his worldview, I think the reason he picked Islam is because he likes that worldview.
Okay.
So he says he, even though he's doing a bunch
Anyways,
of
I'm not
haram
really
shit.
interested in talking about Andrew Tate, to be honest. But you want to make a different argument? Or?
No, I'm just saying that like if we all listened to him, everything would be fine.
That's crazy. Sorry, that's crazy.
What's crazy?
That if we listened to Andrew Tate, that if we listened to Andrew Tate, everything would be fine. Like, that's just fucking crazy. Like, you don't even, it doesn't make sense coming from someone like you, especially.
Coming from me?
That does.
You don't know me. You don't know anything
I
about
know what
me.
you do.
You
I
probably
know the
don't even know my name.
basics.
Do you know my name?
What's
no,
her
I
name?
don't know your.
Tell us
but
her
I
name.
know you do OnlyFans, and I know that's something like he looks down on it. It just doesn't
Even
make
though he
sense.
made
You're
all
all
his money
getting
through
the
that.
kitchen.
He actually says
You're
that
all-
he doesn't look
You're
down.
all just saying
free
get
chat.
in the kitchen and stuff like that. You need to get the dick out your mouth, bro. Like honestly, you got the dick in your mouth.
Wait,
You-
figuratively or
Like,
literally?
You got Andrew Tate's dick, shaft, and balls.
Would you
down
fuck
your
Andrew
throat.
Tate? Speaking.
What
would
do you
fuck-
mean? What do you gotta ask
No,
that question?
I am 100% loyal to my boyfriend.
Who's Andrew Tate?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Apparently.
I am 100%
But would your
loyal to my
boyfriend give you a pass to like smash Andrew Tate?
Absolutely not.
Not even-
Absolutely not.
Doesn't
What
your
if you were
boyfriend?
single? Would you then?
I don't want to talk about
Would
that
you
because
give?
that's disrespectful.
Would you give your boyfriend a pass to smash Andrew Tate?
He would
Hell
not do
yeah.
that because he's not gay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
he's not gay
checking.
yet.
A lot of
Not
dudes are
yet.
kinda
He's
gay.
not gay yet.
Oh boy. Okay. All
This
right.
is just an extended advertisement for her OnlyFans. I hope everyone is enjoying it.
She's
Hey, what about mine?
She's helping people. She's helping. It's a charity, really.
We have a chat here. The real Natch. Wait, actually, like the isn't that the Minecraft guy? Anyways, can I have you read that?
Okay. Men who are great in all departments all like multiple women. They settle down with one, but they will always want a variety for sex. That's true. Women in black sounds bitter. Is that me or?
That's me. That's me.
Okay.
I'm the bitter one.
Okay.
I already told you I have a disease.
Can we run it back?
Oh.
I wasn't quick enough.
I'll just read it. It was just
go ahead.
promiscuity doesn't affect a man.
Sure.
That's what he said.
I've seen it.
I mean, if he gets herpes, it would affect
No, it
him.
affects their ability to bond as
No,
well.
it doesn't.
Okay.
Because men don't have emotional sex unless it's
No,
a
well,
one-
maybe not
No,
with
actually,
you.
wait, we were talking about this shit last show. I actually disagree. Like, if a guy fucks enough women, you're familiar with the term alpha widow, right?
Yeah.
So, like, once a girl lands on a guy who's like, he's exceptional in some metric or in many metrics, so he could just be super attractive, really good in bed, really high status, rich personality-wise. It's gonna be very hard for her to like go back in that dimension. So if she dates a guy who has his own place, it's gonna be hard to go back to the guy who lives in a dorm room with 3 people.
Exactly.
Once you have that experience,
For
it's
sure,
hard to
which
move
is-
back.
which is why-
But guys can have that same shit we were talking about in the last show. For example, if you're a dude and you get with a girl who like, gonna get a little sexual here, if she just like can come super quick and just like has multiples, bro, you're fucked.
But here's the other thing too. This is the question, all
And I
right?
speak. Never mind.
If men if men can be promiscuous but women can't, who are they sleeping with? Each other?
Yes.
Your boyfriend's gay.
Checkmate.
No.
Do you think that your relationship
Wait,
is
what?
viable for long term?
I think so, yes, because I think that a man will
Excuse me?
settle down for one girl, but it's true. They're always going to want to have sex with other women because it's a natural instinct for them. It's a natural
Dis-
I know, but
Discipline,
humans
Riley.
That is not
can be
true.
stronger than our natural instincts, and
But
that's
should
that's
they
what
be?
That's what
but
separates
that's
us
what,
from like animals.
But should they be?
Thank you.
But
like
should
we're
they be?
dogs.
No,
There's
we
no
should all
strong-
go around randomly, indiscriminately
here's the thing,
fucking
but
each
here's the
other
thing.
and stabbing everybody who pisses us off,
Because
That's
if it's
worked out
harder,
great.
throwing every child over the freaking rail. Of course we should.
because if it's what?
Okay, I have a question for you because you're friends with Riley, right? So you see the relationship dynamic here, how like she's closed but the boyfriend is open. So like he can fuck other chicks. Wait, are you involved with the boyfriend?
No.
Oh, okay. But like, would you have that same kind of scenario, having seen your friend in it?
No, I'm a very monogamous person.
So you would
And
demand monogamy from your male partner?
I think you should respect me the same I respect you. So
Okay.
I'm gonna be loyal to you. You need to do it back. or
Riley,
else
what do you
I
think
feel
about
like
that?
it's not gonna work.
What do you tell your friend?
Also, being a Christian.
Wait, you're
that
Christian?
is- yes. I am.
Which denomination?
So I'm
Heresy Church?
Right now I go to a non-denominational church, but I'm still kind of figuring it out. It's kind of, for me, it's more of like a personal relationship with God. I'm still learning. I wasn't raised
I think we should
Christian,
shame her until she becomes Orthodox.
Have you been baptized?
Exactly.
Yes, I got baptized 2 months ago.
Yeah.
For the first time.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was me and 3 of my friends all got baptized together. It was great.
Wait, and you have like an exclusive lingerie site or something?
No. So basically,
It's not OF,
Fanfics isn't OF. It's based. I would consider it more like a Patreon. So for me, it's literally like.
What do you
it's
post?
like selfies.
What do you post on there?
At the most I've ever done is like I did like behind the scenes of like a beach photo shoot I did for a modeling job. Like I posted.
So you were like
that.
in the bikini?
Yeah, and
Is
it was like, but like
like
no, like I don't post anything with like my butt in it. Nothing that's like revealing up here. Like it's very.
So it's like basically your Instagram.
It's basically my Instagram, but it's
but
like
they
I
have
would
to
say
pay
it's
for your
more.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Which is smart.
That's
which
a
is
normal
smart.
business model.
That's
in
way
I mean, I
smarter.
just like
that's a totally
Well, I think
normal
it's smarter than
business model.
posting your Instagram pictures for free. That's what you were saying.
I'm not
isn't it?
saying that you should
Check
post
me.
your Instagram pictures for free.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's smarter for her to make people pay for her Instagram pictures.
If I
than
could
post
find a
them
way
for
to
free,
make
which is
money
what
off
you
of
said.
it,
I don't know. I actually said that I don't think it's right for women to be posting their pictures for free because I think that it makes
Right, that's what I
men
just said.
lazy. And right, but you're saying that I said the opposite. I never said that.
No,
I never said that.
Can you hear anything I'm saying? I said you literally said the same thing I just said.
You said that I agreed with that. I should post things
No,
for free.
no. That she's being smart by not posting her selfies on Instagram for free.
Right.
She's charging money. That's what you said. That's what I'm saying you said.
Okay.
Right. We're clear?
Yes, we're
Cool.
clear.
I have a question because you said, "How do you know I'm not moving towards motherhood and all?" So,
Right.
how is this open relationship going to work when you have this man's child? Is he still going to be out with other strumpets?
How about when you're
baby?
pregnant?
Well, here's the thing: is that I think with this type of relationship, there should be one main girl. I don't mind if he's, succumbing to these sexual desires that he wants to have, because here's the thing: if you don't know about it, they're probably gonna do it anyways.
I think you just make them have. It's
No, but I mean, like, what are you gonna do when
That's
the
not
children?
true.
Like, what if the children find out that oops, daddy got his side girl pregnant? Or
Just so you know, you're failing as a woman.
The children don't have to know about it.
No.
Like, do you think that he respects?
Come here.
Let her say that?
Yeah,
Riley.
I am not failing as a woman.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I would like to hear what you're
Okay,
talking about
so
exactly.
women in general, they have a higher tendency towards morality, even though we've been corrupted out of it.
Yes.
And what happens is women are the ones who hold men to a higher moral standard that they
Right.
have to aspire to meet.
Right,
So
for
when
sure.
you say, hey, it's okay for you to just follow whatever sexual instincts you want, you are failing your duty to inspire your man to actually try and control his
No,
lust.
because I am a
which,
high-value
if he
woman.
did, not really. If he did that, if he actually aspired to those higher values and actually tried to fight against his lust, he would actually find a bigger respect for himself and for you.
But why should he try to fight against this lust? If
Good question. Can I answer it? Can I answer why he should try to fight against his lust?
I'd like to hear it.
Because it actually leads to a deeper fulfillment and a more expansive sense of your own humanity when you do that. You realize you are more than just your animal-based instincts.
I'm
and that
sure.
is a wonderful, worthy goal
It's
that
great.
actually we are missing in our society.
No, and I do agree, but I think that if a man is high value enough and he's educated enough and has all of these characteristics to where he can be in that top 1% man.
Okay, Andrew
that he
Tate,
wants,
it's ready for you to come out of this woman's body. Take off your disguise.
He should.
This is a deliverance.
No, that he should be able to reproduce with many women.
Okay,
because
what
he
is
wants his DNA
what's the
to be
high?
spread.
How do you
Your
define a highly value
children.
woman? I really want to know. Is it your waist size? Is it because you've maintained a certain like? Is
No,
it your,
it's the
what-
qualities. It's the qualities that you have, referring to like motherhood, nurturing, being there for your
So
husband.
you're not a mother
supporting
yet.
him.
So tell me what please list the qualities.
The
First of
qualities
all,
a high value woman.
I really want to hear what she has to say.
Okay,
what
sorry.
are the
It's someone who is a good mother. Is
Okay.
not promiscuous.
Okay.
Takes
What?
care of her kids.
Okay.
Takes care of her husband.
Okay.
Riley, can you scoot your mic that way?
Of course, yeah. Like
Patriarchy
this.
once again. Go ahead.
Okay. The characteristics: being a good mother, being nurturing, taking care of your husband, making sure that you're supporting him in his endeavors, and if that involves letting him, succumb to these sexual desires, I think that is fine.
Are you an Enneagram 2?
What was that?
Do you know the Enneagram?
No, can you explain it
not
to me?
the
She's a
Enneagram.
2. She's, I think,
Oh,
so,
that's a
so
cult
what you're saying is
nonsense.
nurturing.
Right.
I thought you
So
were
you
Christian.
love-
You can't do Enneagram and be Christian.
I was going to tell you
Some
this:
Protestants
a
love it.
woman's only value comes from her tits and her ass. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's a joke.
Erroneous.
So I think it's
Erroneous.
interesting. So you're saying a lot about like nurturing.
Yes.
You're clearly a nurturing person. You care for your boyfriend. You're loyal to your boyfriend.
Yes.
You care about the men who, like, let's call them. They're not clients. What would you call them? You would call them fans.
I mean, I don't know what I would call them exactly.
But you care about them.
I care about
you
them,
perceive
yes.
them more than like other girls. Like you actually
Yes.
care about them. So that's a
Yes.
good thing. But don't you think there could be negative repercussions of and you say not promiscuous. So how do you define promiscuous?
Promiscuous, posting things online, being in a bikini. No,
What do you do on OnlyFans?
Like what?
You're shocked.
What?
She's hyping up these dudes.
No, I'm just
saying,
saying.
like you
said,
you're
donates
listing all these
everything
things,
to
but
a
like you
men's
have it on your
shelter.
Instagram.
I don't have it on my Instagram.
You're losing your friend. Your friend's gone.
You will not find one bikini picture on my Instagram.
I don't know how you managed to do this, but you alienated more of the women on this panel than I did.
And
You said you're a virtual stripper.
it's a joke. Have you ever heard of a joke?
You're not a stripper though.
I'm
You
not a
don't. You
stripper.
don't have an OnlyFans.
What do you do on your? Are you promiscuous on your OnlyFans?
Guys, I know you guys all want to see it.
Well,
okay?
I'm just,
Well, I mean that's
asking
true.
you a
Like,
question.
I've never seen fake tits in my life, so I want to see
Do
it.
you pose naked?
I
Can
wanna
ask
see it.
that? Is the content to make men feel valued, but also to make them aroused? Is your content is there a dual purpose for your content? Because I think I'm hearing you say that you want men to feel valued, and I think that's awesome.
Yes.
Doc
One
Venabilly
sec here,
donated
guys.
$200.
Yo, thank you, Doc.
Blue Bimbo 1, 100M. Blue Bimbo 2, you are not a high-value woman. You are a doormat. You are a whore and a
Hey!
concubine.
Be nice.
Hardly a high-value woman.
Be nice.
Stop it. Get some help.
I don't think that you're either of those things.
Get some help.
I think that you have beautiful qualities. Like you are very nurturing. You are caring. You want men to do well. I think it's hard because I think there are.
Sorry, Riley.
I think there is enough evidence to show that I think you can showcase these qualities in ways that could be potentially more productive and even more powerful, and even using like your beauty and your nurture and your kindness and your concern for